Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing onto this lovely evening? Hello to Lilith. And I'll just say hi to Lilith because I don't see Watson. Pertinacity. Hello to see you, love. Hello to my beautiful friends, Diane and I see Diane, but I know Sean's not far, so hello. Hello to Shar. Now, I have a little list to begin with, so we are going to start on off with that, all right? Ah, ben, bonsoir, Monsieur Sean. Je le savais que tu étais là. I just knew it. So the list that we have at this moment, my beautiful, is going to be Sierra, followed out by MZ, Mimi, and Shar. So that is the list that we have at this moment. There's my beautiful Sierra. How are you doing, love? I'm going to start off with you. You have a very, but very interesting question. Let's go and look at it. Just give me one moment. I'm going to open up the shorts feed and we'll be right at it. Hello, my dear Juanson. How are you doing, love? Okay. So let's do this. Let's do that. Let's get things going into the shorts feed. And blah, 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 blah. Voila. Go live. Alrighty. All right, so Sierra, just give me one moment. I'm just going to open up one little page. So love box number 5 is now open if anybody wants to go and participate into it. And you're doing okay. You just got home from work, right? All right, well, let's go and see the intriguing message that you sent me. So you say there is an object sent to it. Okay, what is this object? All right. I don't necessarily feel like it was sent to attack you, whatever this is. I feel like it's something... I feel like it's something that holds on to bad energy, to negative energy. Now, the energy could be coming from... somebody, the person who actually gave it to you. This object seems to be some type of jewelry. For some reason, I see a necklace. Has anybody given you a necklace that you still behold? Either somebody who has passed away or somebody that you are no longer with that you have issues with. This is where I'm actually seeing this coming from. It's a piece of jewelry, and into my mind, I'm definitely seeing a... like I said, I'm seeing a necklace. So I'm going to say this necklace has either been passed down to you by somebody who perhaps has passed away. Okay, there. I see a necklace. I see a necklace, my love. Who gave you this Tiffany necklace, sweetie? Who gave this to you? Is it somebody who passed away, or is it an ex? Okay, that's the one you have to get rid of. That's the one. There's negative energies that are tied to it. I'm going to say get rid of it. You could go and sell it at a pawn shop or something of the such. Your cousin Judy, your ex-husband, gave you a necklace. But your cousin Judy gave you the necklace. Do you get along well with Judy, sweetie pie? There's a necklace. It has a stone. Does your Tiffany necklace have a stone into it, or does it have many stones? I'm seeing something that has stones. Let me go and see what it could. Yeah, because there's a lot of different type of Tiffany type necklaces. Do you have anything that has a stone into it? The stone was your ex-husband that gave you. Then it's the one coming from your ex-husband. You have to get rid of that one. That one has bad energy around it. The bad energy is surrounding you. So I need you to go. That's the one. So it has nothing to do with your cousin. This is the one that your ex-husband gave you. Go pawn it, sell it, get rid of it. Into the meanwhile, you can always keep it if you want outside of your home. You could put it at the place where it's at, but put like salt all around it. So you end up kind of protecting yourself from it, but that is the one that you have to get rid of. Okay, so I'm not saying, you know, throw it out, but sell it to somebody else. Keep it far away from you. I'm actually going to have to say, at the point being, whenever he did give it to you, there was nothing onto it. There was nothing onto it. But I feel as though later on, something has been put onto it. Something has been cast onto it. But it is only cast towards you. So if you sell it and you give it to somebody else, then that person is not going to be having the spell that's going to be cast upon. So, yes, when he gave it to you, there was no spell upon it. There was nothing bad upon it, my love. Hello, my beautiful Elaine. Nice to see you, sweetie. But he did put a spell onto it. He did put a spell onto it. I feel as though the spell that he put onto it was for revenge. Bad things to happen to you. Bad energies to follow you. But basically into relationships. So it would be like if any type of man that you would get close to or anything of the such, it would release, okay? It would release those people from your life. That's what I'm seeing. That they casted it for you to protect you, supposedly. Okay, yeah, no, this is something completely different. Yeah, no. They put a spell onto this, and this was not to protect you. This was to keep other men at bay, to keep other men away. And so this is where all this toxic energy is coming from. You're no longer with him. It's not something that you need. And that's why, yeah, well, that's why you're single. That's why you kind of attract sometimes some people that are nonsense or bad or toxic for you. So get rid of it, my sweet love. Just as far as you possibly can from your home. Go to a faraway pawn shop or sell it to somebody that you don't know. I don't know, on a marketplace or somewhere, because that spell onto it was dedicated to you, so it's not going to go on off to somebody else. And to the meanwhile, put yourself a little bit of salt around it so it doesn't attack you as much, if you will. I'm sorry, my beautiful love. I am. That's nasty. Nasty. And I have to say, the most perfect question for a full moon. The most perfect beginning for this full moon reading. So it is the haunted necklace, if you shall, or the evil necklace. So please do get rid of it, my sweet love. Nothing good is going to come from it. Nothing. And there's nothing that you can do other than actually get rid of it. Oh, la la. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of love, my beautiful. So you know what to do with it now. I know, seriously. You go look for it, put some salt around it, and try to find the way that you're going to get rid of it, okay? And to the meanwhile, protect yourself from it. It's bad. We're going to go on CMZ, although I don't necessarily believe that MZ is going to be here at this moment. We are going to be leaving her a timestamp. So let me just go and do this like that. And my beautiful Sierra, I'm going to wish you the most beautiful, not new moon, but full moon. And may this be the beginning of changes into your life. May this be the beginning of the changes into your loving relationships. May this spell end right here, right now, tonight. And you found it. Get rid of it, sweetie pie. Now you know what to do. Hi, my beautiful Elaine. Nice to see you, sweetie. Let me go over here. So I'm going to put a timestamp for our dear friend. Just give me one moment. I'm just going to go over here, and we are going to put a timestamp for MZ before we move on forward. So let's do this, let's do that, and let's go over here. You're going to put it in holy water and put inside some dirt. A very good idea, my love. Very good idea. Yes, please do that. I'm going to heart that, my love. That sounds good to me. Stay protected, sweetie. And Sean, you say you decide to get a low fade haircut because with the long mullet, the back is making you... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, go with that. Go with whatever you feel comfortable, Sean. You don't have to follow the trend, sweetie. All right. MZ, my love. MZ is going to be right over here. All right. Mimi and Shar are on up next. So MZ is at 10 minutes and 30 seconds. 10:30 for MC. All right. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine. You're going to be after Shar, okay, sweetie? So you have time for a little bit of a snack because Mimi has a few questions on Shar also. But not too long. I'll say maybe 10 minutes altogether. All right, so MZ, my love, absolutely, and I know what you're doing onto this beautiful full moon. Yes, I do. Yes, and I'm actually going to be able to do that outside tonight because it is nice, it is beautiful, it's not raining. It's got like the most perfect temperature outside. Okay, that's all good. Did we receive what was sent out last night? That's first. So did M receive the whisperings from last night? You know what? I'm getting over here. I'm getting a no for last night. I know, interesting, right? We were like onto a certain wave where everything was a yes and everything was going really, really, really quite well. And I'm not going to say that things are going bad, though. Absolutely not, and far from it. But I am going to say that we did not necessarily get your messages yesterday. We didn't. I'm seeing over here like lack of a direction. So either the message didn't come on through because he did not necessarily receive all of it, like his energy was not completely there and open to receiving it at the moment that you sent them on out. What we have to remember is that when you send out messages, right, when you send out those beautiful whisperings, he has got to be somewhat into a place or into a moment where he's actually able to receive your messages also. If he's, you know, with friends or he's doing something or he's busy, then he's probably not going to be getting them, or things are going to be a little bit unclear. If he's had a home and nothing is happening and everything is silent and he's relaxed, then he's most likely to go and receive and, you know, get all those beautiful whisperings. So I'm basically going to say last night was a no-go. We did not necessarily get them. Why? Because of a lack of direction. It's the only reason for it, my love. The only reason, sweetie pie. So yes, it was a no onto that one. And I don't feel onto the good side. I do not feel as though he felt disconnected from you, though. He did not receive your messages, but there's nothing bad with it. It doesn't mean that he is feeling disconnected, that things are not good, that things are going to the wrong way, or anything of the such. It just means he did not get your messages last night. That's it. Let's not look any further. There's nothing else that we need to see over here. I just feel like he was busy and was not necessarily concentrated on receiving them. So that would be the reason for it. So I'm going to say no towards that one. So I can't necessarily tell you how he felt towards it, but I can tell you that himself, he did have a good evening last night, and he was okay also last night. There was nothing weird. There was nothing off. He wasn't busy with anybody else. I just feel as though his mind was not necessarily focused towards that. For some reason, I see him focused towards something that has to do with some projects that he has, some work that he has. That's where his mind was kind of traveling last night. How does M feel about you today? So how does M feel about you today? Getting over here, Judgment in reverse, the Lovers. He wants to reach out towards you. He's feeling passionate towards you. He's feeling like he's seeing a little bit more of the light. He's seeing some blossoming, some beginnings. He's feeling like he is not hiding as much his feelings. He's not hiding as much his emotions as he usually does. He's into a place where he's not as afraid neither of actually kind of contacting you and moving a little bit closer to you. So I'm basically going to say over here, sweetie, he's feeling good towards you today. He's feeling loving. He's feeling accepting. He's feeling accepted. He's feeling passion. He's feeling more movement. He's feeling like he could be there, that he could reach out and, you know, just reach his hand out towards you and be there with you and be closer to you, and that everything would simply be okay. He's feeling also that this relationship at the same time, in regards to the relationship, I have to say it because it is coming on through into this one, he feels as though your relationship is somewhat kind of blessed, and I'm going to say accepted by the divine. So feeling a lot of strength towards that, feeling like this is the right direction that we need to take, feeling as though we don't have any doubts about it. We know that spirit is there. We know that we are being guided towards you. We are being guided towards you spirit-wise, angel-wise, that this is accepted. I also feel as though his mom is kind of pushing him towards you also. So there is some type of divine intervention that is happening onto that side too. So it's a beautiful union altogether from what I can see within his regards of the relationship, of the way that he can move on forward, of all the sources and resources that are around him that are pushing him to go towards that flow, which is ultimately going to lead you guys to the beautiful abundance, to the helping hand that's going to start everything. He knows, again, over here, that he's the one who has to do those first moves. Thank you, everybody, for waiting patiently, by the way. Yesterday I said is feeling more and more. Yes. And I just said it over here again. No, but you haven't reached out to him to give him the assurance, right? No, it's coming from your messages. I mean, you haven't had, no. Yeah, this is coming from the messages, my love. It's coming from the connection that you guys have. The more time passes on by, the more this connection is becoming stronger. The more that you are sending out messages, the more that he is receiving messages. Now, these messages are what is making him stronger. A little bit like you. You receive messages from me. You receive messages also when you do connect with him at night, where sometimes, you know, it gives on, it makes all different kind of effects upon you. It gives you that strength. It gives you that courage to say, okay, this is it. You know, he's feeling my love. I'm feeling his love. And I know that we're meant to be together. So you need to look at this as the way that you are feeling is the way that he is feeling. There is nothing down into the concrete altogether, but it is just every tiny little thing that comes together. Let's say the messages, like I was saying, that are coming on through more and more. So instead of it being once every week or once every 2 weeks, we're actually receiving those messages. We're receiving the emotional ones. We're receiving the physical ones also. You know, we're liking a little bit more. We have a little bit more interaction onto those kind of things. But basically, it is all happening within the mind. It is happening within his soul, within his heart. He is listening to himself, to the guides that are telling him everything is okay. Move on forward. This is the right step for you. You're going into the right direction. And the fact that you guys are able to connect almost every single day is just coming on in to give him the security and give him the strength that he actually needs. So I'm going to say a little bit like the angels say. It's that little inner calling that is there. And now I'm going to give you some messages. I've got to give you some messages. Hold on. Let me just do this. Oh, Sierra, let me answer you in just a moment. Don't go too far. If you're still here, I'm going to answer you. Just give me 1 second. Thank you, my beautiful Diane. Also, sweetie, I do have your donation and your question, my love. So, Sierra, give me 1 moment. I'm going to come back and answer your question, okay? Let's go with some messages for our beautiful Julie. Messages are going to be coming from over here. And then we're going to be back with Sierra. Okay. Let's do this. And voila. Alrighty. Sarah, let me know if you're still here. Otherwise, I'll leave you a timestamp, all right? Watson, you don't have to change your list, love. I'm just going to incorporate Sierra before Mimi, all right? I'm doing pretty good, Elaine. Thank you, my love. How are you doing? You survived a very hot week this week. It hasn't been as bad yesterday and today. Okay, so the Mother Star coming on through for you, followed by the Seven of Wands and our Two of Swords. All right, love, you are a little bit, if you will, the pilot of the whole situation. You're the one that is kind of guiding things. He's kind of following on through, and he is going to be the one who is assisting you, who is finally going to make those movements towards you. But you are the pilot. You are the one who is guiding every single thing. Well, not every single thing, but a lot of things within this relationship. Now, we want you to continue onto that path, because that is going to be the path that is going to lead you guys to the beautiful success. Therefore, what he's saying is that please do continue to send him these messages, because they are important for him. It helps him figure out, it helps him into those moments of confusion, or into those moments of fear, or into those moments when we have our barriers that are up. It helps him just kind of destroy them one by one. He wants you to know that he is trying to get closer to you as quickly as he possibly can, and you are his one and only one, my sweetie pie. My dear Sean, sending me some beautiful hot pink, one of my favorite colors. Thank you so very much, my dear Sean, sweetie pie. I'm going to be with you right after Diane, okay, sweet love? So just give me a few moments and I will be with you, sweetie. Yeah, it's been really, really hot, Elaine. My God. Yeah, you survived, right? I've been enjoying, like, pool. I do. Black, red, and pink are my colors. Black, red, and pink. I know. It is a beautiful color, sweetie. It is. If I look into my closet, almost 80% of everything I have is black, red, pink, or navy blue. That's pretty much what it is. I try to force myself sometimes to buy something that is not black or something that is more colorful. But I always have that tendency. I know. All right, let's go see Sierra. I don't believe that she is back here again. So thank you so very much, my dear Sean, sweetie. Greatly appreciated, love. I'm going to come and see Sierra. I'm going to go and see Mimi, Shar, Elaine, Diane, and Sean. All right. Oh, I know, Elaine. My God. Us Aries, we're all the same. Oh, if I could have a hot pink car, seriously. I took a hot flaming red one instead. You do, right? I know, Sean. I know. I know, love. Blue is a beautiful color, Diane. It is. It is. I do have to say. All right, so here we go for Sierra at 23 minutes. We're going to put a little timestamp because I'm not sure that she is here. At 23 minutes. Yes, and my kids are officially done school today. Officially. They didn't go to school today. They didn't go yesterday neither. But today was the official last day. So they are officially on summer holiday, which means fun. That's it. That's it's so exciting. Yes, I get so excited. My little boy next year is going in 6th grade, last year of elementary school, then high school. My dear God, I'm going to have to start looking for high schools. My little girl going in 3rd grade, and my tiny little boy 1st grade. Jeez, scary. So, oh, you're over there, sweetie. Yes, you got to say yes to summer vacation. Yes, now they're all excited to go swimming into the pool with me with fluorescent lights later. I'm good, Elaine. How are you doing, sweetie? So I got you over here, Sierra. Now I know that you're over there. This is a crazy situation altogether. I have to say, as much as it's a crazy situation, again, it's like the most perfect full moon type of a question. Okay, so hold on. Yeah. Okay, let me just go and see over here. Elaine, I'm just one of those moms. That's all I can say. Let me go back into PayPal. Here we go. So now that you put the, okay. When is this going to break off for you? And when will you? Yes. You, I know. Okay. As much as you do have it into that, I do like that, and but are you, I would seriously get it away from me. That is me. I would put it as far as I possibly could away from me. But let's say you don't want to, and you just want to keep it into what you've got going on. Let me go and see, when is this actually going to break off? I would return it right back to him. Take it back. Send it all the way back to him and into an envelope and tell him you don't want it back. And you did. You did. Okay, perfect, Sierra. Yes. Yes. Into my mind, though, I'm validating with the cards, but into my mind, I'm getting like a 2 weeks before everything is gone. Poof. Before you don't have anything more. And you took it outside to buy a tree and... Oh, perfect. You gave it back to Gaia. Okay, got it. Good. My God, you were so quick, Sierra. Did you plant it away from your house? Keep it away from your house, eh? Away. Yeah, away with it. Be gone with the horror. Yeah, okay, no. Within the following 8 days, my love, within the following 8 days, everything is going to be clear and you're going to be okay. You're not going to have any more of that energy at all. It is leaving you. So we are Friday. I'm going to say by next Saturday, it's all going to be gone. So by next Saturday, love. And thank God. What a horror story. Jeez. It's funny. I was thinking about getting rid of some jewelry too, Sierra. I was. Yeah, one thing in particular, yes, it's interesting that, yeah. And it's interesting that you would come up with that question, because I was actually thinking of getting rid of something. I think I was thinking about it yesterday, and I thought, oh my God, I should get rid of that. I don't know quite where it is though, so I need to actually find, I need to find the object in itself, and I need to get rid of it myself, to get rid of the energies of the past. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, I have something that was given to me like 14 years ago. Yeah, I need to rid it. Okay, let me just do this like that. I know, right? What is that? Why do we have like baby bottles, or God knows what is happening over there? I don't know what it is. Yeah, thank you. That was so weird, Watson. I don't know. There were like weird, sexy maternal vibes with that one. Okay, so when is love popping on in for you now? Now we know that by next Saturday you are good. You're into the clear. Everything is fantastic. Let's go see when love is coming on in. You felt it since 4 years ago, right? That you look at it and that's it. And you feel like you aged a lot and gained weight, and you're like, but how? I know, right? Thank you, Watson, for getting rid of the baby bottles. But you know what, Sierra? Sometimes it's so difficult. You don't really know, and you cannot truly, really know until that moment actually happens, right? That's it. Yeah. Well, it's part of it, because the whole point of it was to push away anybody else. So, hello, my beautiful Gita, sweetie, so that you would not cheat, so nobody else would be interested into you. So, it was really a binding type of protective kind of a spell, but into the most insecure and craziest and toxic kind of a way. Beautiful Gita, sweetie, I do have a few people ahead of you. I probably have a good 30 minutes before I'm with you, my love. Either come back in about 30 minutes, stick around with us, or we'll leave you a timestamp, okay? So, when are you going to be manifesting love at this moment? 9 of Wands, getting our 6 of Wands coming on through, along with our 2 of Cups. So, not quite right away. No, we still... There's somebody you have to kind of say goodbye, ciao, goodbye to before. There's somebody into your environment that you kind of have to close on off. Somebody that you've been kind of a little bit tied to. And it has nothing to do with this jewelry, with the axe. This is somebody else. I'm going to say within the following 2 months. Within the following 2 months, you do have somebody who is going to be coming on in towards you. They seem fairly tall. They're like 5'11". They might be even close to 6 feet. It's not somebody that you know at this moment. This is somebody completely new. I'm going to say the sign of Scorpio. And this person is going to have no doubt whatsoever. They're not looking for friendship. They're looking for love. They're looking for commitment. So I'm going to say, hey, go ahead with it, sweetie pie. And I'm also going to have to say this person, they like it when you wear jewelry. I'm seeing they like it when you wear that. I know, damn weirdo. Who does such a thing? Seriously, Sierra, who does such a thing than to go and give you a gift? It's a poisoned gift is what it is. It's horrible. God. We should know who's the one who did the spell because they're really quite good at it, right, Sierra? You should ask them who did the spell. We need to contact them for something. They apparently did a good job. We got a contract for them. All right, so my beautiful Sierra, as I said, within the following 2 months, which would bring you somewhere around the month of August, somebody who's close to 6 feet tall, my love, they got a U and an A in their first name, but I have no idea what it is, and it's not Juanson. It could kind of sound like it. So yes, no, absolutely. This person you do not know. This person is of the sign of Scorpio. I'm not going to say they're rich. I'm not going to say they're poor. I'm going to say they're somewhere into the between. They're okay. They're comfortable. I don't feel like they have any children. And so that's what I've got for you, sweetie pie. So in their first name, they have a U and they have an A. Scorpio, you don't know them. Fairly tall. Yeah, look out for them, okay? I know. And into the meanwhile, thank God you have broken this spell, my love. Thank God that we have come to the bottom of this horrific situation. Oh, God. Seriously. Yeah, no, where you're actually meeting, I don't see a coffee shop or anything involved, but I see coffee involved. Yeah, so I'm a little bit unsure where you're meeting. You're outside, there's other people around, and there's coffee involved. Like you have coffee and they have coffee, but you're not meeting at a coffee shop. It's a little bit blurry, sweetie. Horrific since then, right? I know. God. Okay, well, the important thing is that we're closing off that cycle. It's closing, and, we need to leave it. We need to leave the crap where the crap belongs. Now, we are getting rid of it. It has gone back out, and, Mother Earth will do whatever the heck she wants with it. She will recuperate what is good and get rid of the bad. That's it. So we'll be able to look at, I see coffee. I see something with coffee, sweetie, but that's all I see, coffee. You're wearing like a little dress. You got like tiny little straps to it, like a spaghetti kind of strap kind of a thing going on. Yeah. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes. All right. So you let me know, my love, if there's anything else I can do for you. And I'm going to say, hey, you know what? We have uncovered something that is great. You have buried the past behind. You have taken away the toxicity into your life. You are beginning brand new, with no bad, nothing horrible happening. And the only thing I'm going to say is next time, listen to your intuition. If you received a gift from somebody and you feel as though it is a poisoned gift, chuck it away. Give it back. Tell them you got enough jewelry. You don't need it. Maybe you could also, my beautiful Sierra, your life is probably going to change in multiple different kind of ways. It's probably going to take a little bit of time, like one little step at a time, but you're going to put everything back in place because whatever was blocking you is no longer blocking you now. I know. Thank God, my beautiful, thank God, sweetie. Sierra, bless you, my beautiful love. I'm glad that you have discovered this and we worked upon this and you took all the right actions to get rid of it. Good for you, my love. I'm going to put a timestamp for Mimi. Just give me one moment. I'm going to come on over and see Mimi. I just have to, schedule a restart onto my computer. Okay, there you go. Hi, Dawn. Nice to see you. Everybody is so sweet here. You want to double dip you all in chocolate. You're so cute. Alrighty. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go and see Mimi. We want to dip you in chocolate too, Dawn, into the most respectful kind of a way, of course. Mimi, it is. Elaine, thank you so very much, my sweet love. Elaine Woods, that is. Elaine Tat, thank you also, my beautiful. So hold on just a second. Interesting, ain't it, Elaine? I know. Why are you getting an awful feeling in your stomach, Sean? What happened? What is the awful feeling coming from? Who's giving you awful feelings? Alrighty, so Mimi is going to be at 35 minutes and 37 seconds. Bria, perhaps Bria would make more sense now, wouldn't it? Nice to see you, love. Thank you so very much. I do have to say, either you come back in about 30 minutes, you stick around, or we leave you a timestamp. There's about a 30-minute wait at this moment, okay, love? So 36 minutes is going to be for Mimi. Mimi at 36 minutes. Let's go and see what we have for you, my love. Alrighty. Thank you, everybody, for your beautiful patience, by the way. Always greatly appreciated, sweetie pies. All right, and I will let you guys know when we are ready for a free reading. Okay. Okay. And you're going to leave your third question for later. I've got you, sweetie. We can leave you a timestamp. I've got you, my love. Thank you for letting us know, sweetie, and thank you for dropping on in, my love. Ooh, I love that. I so hope it does, sweetie. Okay, so let me go see Mimi. That's who I'm going to. I'm not going to be able to reply to anybody at this moment because I'm in PayPal with Mimi, okay? So your colleagues went for a meeting and he was there, wasn't he? Okay. At first? Okay. That's it, right? Was just walking distance from your office. You got a point. You got a point. Maybe now he's at a different department and he want to have a new start. So maybe he's very happy with his job now. Is he? Yeah, I was going to say you put an interrogation mark. I think you want to know. Let's go and figure it out. Hello from Jamaica, also, sweet love. It is nice to see you. So, is he actually happy? And yeah, no, I don't believe it has anything to do with not disturbing. I don't believe, like, yes, he is happy into the position that he is in. He is glad that he kind of moved on forward and this is what he did. But I do not relate the fact that he is into a new department, that he started a new job, and that you guys should not connect. I don't feel like one has anything to do with the other. It's like if you were working at, I don't know, one restaurant and he's working at another restaurant, but he used to work with you. It doesn't mean that you guys still can't connect, that you still can't talk. It changes nothing. So yeah, he is happy though where he is at this moment and he does enjoy it, but I don't feel like there is a correlation between both of them. So if you are making a link between it, I'm going to say most likely it's a little bit to convince yourself, not necessarily to go and see him because you feel like it's better that way, because otherwise you're going to put yourself back into the same cycle and you don't really want to be into that same cycle. Oh, he does. He does wonder. He does wonder. Yes, he does. I feel as though he wonders, but he wonders into a different kind of way. It's really important to see. And it's crazy to say. It's crazy to say. I want to say that women and men, they think the exact same way, but we just don't. We just don't. We don't. We analyze things. We can think in the same way, but we analyze things into a different kind of a way. Often. Maybe not always, but often. So the way that he is seeing things are into a certain way where he just kind of thinks about something and he asks himself a question and then he just kind of moves on forward. You think about it, you kind of overanalyze it, you think about the situation, you think everything that kind of goes around it. So it's like you've got a cell that has all those synapses and he just has this one cell. He's thinking about something, but not necessarily everything that goes along with it. And you're kind of overanalyzing it. And that is the difference between you and him, anyways, at this moment in time. Yeah. So, will he get to see you? Just a bit of thinking of it. Also, don't have. He really not. No. He does miss you. He does think about you, but he doesn't want a relationship with you. Yes, he does though. He does. And I know that just for that, you're going to call him an A-S. I'm not going to say the other one, but that there is absolutely no doubt about it. Okay. But yes, that's basically what he thinks about. It basically has to do with those white socks. And now his thoughts and feelings for you, no changes. Not really. I still see him walking away. I still see him doing his own things. I still see him battling his own demons, if you will, or his own shadow side. And I just don't feel like he is ready to be the king that he should be. He is ready to be the page. He's ready to come on in for some socks, but only when he wants to. So he's like a narcissistic page, if you will. Nobody wants a narcissistic page, my sweet love. A page is troublesome enough, but to have a narcissistic one, geez, no. So we need to be careful. And again, the fact that he is into that kind of way, it's not to hurt you, it's not to use you, to any of those things. It is just the way that he is. It is the way that he lives. It's the way that he feels. And you end up kind of paying the price for that because, well, a little bit, a tiny little bit, you allow yourself to fall into it because of your love for him, because of your desires. You want to be with him. You do love him. And you're always kind of hoping that things are going to be changing. But the cycle must end because nothing is changing. So you're just continuing on being hurt and overanalyzing and wondering and you know, all these things. So, and he stays stagnant into his place. It's like if you're always wondering what you're going to eat, you don't know what to eat, and he knows that he's going to eat a burger for lunch and he's going to eat, I don't know, broccoli for supper, so on. He knows what he wants, and he knows that he doesn't want a commitment. He knows that he wants things to stay just really stagnant the way that they are, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't want to go and look at different possibilities sometimes, but it's not even something that he's doing at this moment. So are you going to get to see him anytime soon? Let's go and see that. Don't forget to subscribe, my beautiful loves. Anybody who is new to the channel. Shar is up next, followed out by Elaine Tat. All right, so anything in particular over here? Are you actually going to be able to see him anytime soon? There's going to be somewhat of a gathering again within the following 3 to 4 weeks where you should be able to see him. Are you going to be talking to him though? I'm going to say no. You're going to see him at that event, but you're not going to be talking. And yeah, he's still stuck. I know, you just need him to communicate. You need him to open on up with the way that he feels, his wants, his desires. When somebody doesn't tell you anything, it doesn't matter where you're at into the relationship. If it's you're, you know, seeing each other casually, it doesn't matter if it's dating for a month or 3 months or a year. People just have to be open. I want a commitment. I don't want a commitment. You know, if things are clear, we don't have, you know, we would have much less heartbreak. I am going to give you some messages though, because it does go with the reading. So let's go forward with it. And then we're going to go and see our beautiful Shar, which for some reason you sent me to Gmail, yet I do actually see you into my PayPal. So I'm going to go and see if the questions are actually the same. Elaine, who wants a timestamp? I saw something. Elaine, I don't know who it is. It must be a timestamp for Bria. Oh, yes, for Bria. I got you, sweetie. Absolutely. A timestamp for Elaine also. Alrighty. No, we don't have a timestamp for you yet, Shar. You're coming on up soon, my love. Yeah, we do see you, sweetie. Things are acting on up, you say. Pertinacity, could you please post me? I am due to give a free reading out, and you've been here, you've been sweet, and so let's offer to you a reading. So pertinacity, if you do want to post your question, you got the free reading for the moment. Others will be coming on up in a few minutes as soon as we get 5 more subscribers. So I got you, Elaine. So here we go for pertinacity. Please do post your question when you're ready, my love, if you do want to have a reading. As for the messages for Mimi, I am facing massive fears and I'm trying to do them head on. I want you to know that I am constantly thinking of you. I am battling my inner demons all together, and I want you to know that I am going through somewhat of a spiritual awakening. Thank you for posting, sweet love. I appreciate it. So here we go. Let's just go over here. Okay, pertinacity. Let me go and answer that to you. Mimi, you know where to find me. Here we go for God, Lord. It's easier in French. I'm going to keep it as the way it is. Pertinacity. There you go. If I say it quickly, it's perfect. Okay, so let's go and see that. Shar, you're next, followed by Elaine. Honestly, if I say it really, really quickly, it's perfect. Even if I say it in French it makes no sense. What is going to be happening? Is your work contract going to be extended, my sweet love? Are you going to be improving your finances? Hierophant, this has been onto your mind for a certain amount of time, hasn't it? I know, seriously, Elaine. Sometimes it's better in different languages. You are going to be having some news about this that's going to be coming on in actually fairly quickly. So fairly quickly, you are going to be receiving your messages. I am seeing some transitions. I'm seeing a little bit of some changes over here. I am. Are you wanting this contract to continue, sweet love? Yeah, to be extended and improve your finances, right? I feel like there's going to be a change that's going to be arriving for you. There's definitely a change that is coming on in. And you're afraid. You're afraid of this change. You're afraid of it altogether. Okay, my love, what I will say is the following. We've been thinking about it. We've been thinking about you. We feel as though your job in itself is absolutely perfect. Honestly, you do everything into the way that you should. I feel as though your bosses do like you, and I do see actual success. So I do see an achievement coming on in. So I need you to be kind of self-confident within this. The victory will be yours. But I do feel like there's going to be like a little bit of a change. So something is going to be offered to you. Some type of change will be offered. But yes, absolutely. Absolutely, my love. Your contract is going to be extended. It's a definite yes upon that. And I believe that it is going to actually help improve your finances. But before it actually, you see like the difference into the improvement, it's going to take a good 4 months or so before you see the improvement into your finances. So I will say yes for both. Improvement, you'll see a little bit later on. There's going to be a little bit of a switch, a little bit of a change. It could be extra. It could be an extended contract, but with like extra work or extra tasks that are kind of related to it. And that's where the extra finances are coming on through. So yeah, my love, I'm definitely going to have to say yes. And I will say for you, congratulations, sweetie pie. Yeah, she did. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. You do have a good mind. Yes, it is. Since high school, love. Yes. Yes, and I started with my first tarot deck was the Tarot de Marseille. Was my first deck that I kept for many, many years, which is interesting because I actually do not have any Tarot de Marseille. And like, I don't know how many decks I have. I don't have any. Yeah. So my beautiful pertinacity, and I said it well this time. Congratulations, my sweet love. Let me go and see Shar, followed out by Elaine Todd. I don't know what color it actually is. I'm going to say the blue. Usually it's $5, sweetie pie. So yeah, thank you, my beautiful Elaine. It is my great pleasure, sweetie. Elaine, I actually don't need tarot cards to tell you anything about anything that you ask. If you ask me a question, I already know the answer right away. I use the tarot cards as reference. I use them also for some of you guys because you actually like to see the cards and what Spirit is actually showing, but I already know all the answers before even taking out one card. Yeah, I do. I don't need the cards. I already know. But I have attachments towards certain decks too, so it's all good. So here we go for my beautiful Shar. Shar is going to be needing a timestamp. Shar is going to be at 50 minutes, please. Now, I am not going to be looking into the chat again, okay? So please do forgive me if I am not answering anybody. I'm just not looking at this moment. Hi, Jonas. Nice to see you. Good evening, love. Well, thank you so very much. You are a sweetie pie, and I will definitely go and heart that, my love. Okay, so now I have something in PayPal, yet you're sending me off to Gmail. So let's go see what's happening over there. Oh, it cut off. No, that's not even you. Oh my God, that was Mimi. Ah, okay. Oh, okay, no, it's all good for that. So do I actually have, and I do have, Shar. So one, I'm going to go see if you sent me the same things into PayPal. No, these are two different things altogether. Okay, I got you. So we do have two different donations from Shar. We're going to start on off over here. My beautiful Shar, I'm starting off with Gmail. All right. So question number one about one of your closest friends. Are we actually going to be forgiving you? Yes or no? Are we going to get over it? So one of your closest friends is mad at you. Is she going to be forgiving you? Yeah, she's mad at you. But she's mad at you for something that seems to be important for her, but maybe not that important for you. You kind of feel like maybe she a little bit over-exaggerated something. Is she going to get over it? She will. But it's going to take her like a good 3 to 4 weeks. So you still have like a good 3 to 4 weeks before anything kind of unblocks. If you try to kind of push things before that, you're not going to get what you want. It's going to end up being a little bit challenging, a little bit problematic, my love. So don't touch it. Just kind of let it be. Just really let her know that maybe you're sorry. If you are sorry, that being said, and just let her know that if ever she wants to communicate, she wants to talk, you're open, you know, towards it because you would like to fix this, but just kind of leave it as it is. So within the following 3 to 4 weeks, I will say yes, and she will forgive you and she will get over it. Now you say you want to dye your hair after you take care of it more, like into a month. How are you going to be feeling about yourself? I would say, jokingly, depends maybe what color you choose. In which there's no problem with red, blue, pink, purple. You can put the rainbow into your hair, sweetie pie. But some colors you might not actually like upon yourself. So I'm going to say make sure that, you know, since you do not necessarily dye your hair, take something that you are absolutely sure of or pretty sure of. Don't go too wild at first, my love. I'm going to say that you are going to like it. You definitely will. But after you color your hair the first time, the next time you're going to color your hair is actually going to be like 6 months later. So you're going to give it somewhat a little bit of a pause. So you'll like it. You'll feel as though you're beautiful, but you're going to feel like it's a little bit weird because you're not used to it. And that's why you're going to take a little bit of a time before actually doing it again. How are others going to see you with your new hair and the new changes? Again, anybody who is here that I'm not answering to, hello, sweetie pie. Purple, I know, why not? Any color's good. I've done the red, I've done the blue, I haven't done purple. I have not done purple. Many colors, but not purple. Okay, so, sweetie, how are others going to see you with your hair change? Honestly, different. I feel like at first they're going to be a little bit like into a shock. Not a big shock, but a little bit of a shock because it's going to be strange to them. They're not really used to it, but they feel like it's going to actually look quite good onto you. They feel like it looks good onto you, probably more than you actually think that it does look good onto you. So I think they're going to like the change. I feel as though they feel like this change gives you more prestance, I'm going to say. Why do you have a bad feeling these days and you're feeling a little bit uneasy? You're stressed about something. Something is bothering you. Something you're a little bit worried about. So why do you have a bad feeling these days? You're afraid. Something having to do with somebody who is emotionally trying to, it could have to do actually with your friend, but what is making you uneasy is more of an emotional state at this moment. You feel like either people around you are being a little bit insensitive. This is making you feel like you're a little bit emotional, maybe a little bit too emotional. Maybe some people around you are telling you they're a little bit too emotional, and that kind of comes on in as a little bit of manipulation. I feel like you're not feeling all that hot about yourself altogether in situations that are around you, and it's making you feel worse. It's making you feel kind of bad, but I don't actually feel like anything bad is happening around you or to you. How's his family going to be thinking about you into the future? Looks on personality and how they're going to judge you. Hopefully they're not going to judge you. Hopefully they'll like you just for the way that you are. But we know there's always a little bit of a judgment, a little bit of a something, right? So honestly, over here, I feel like they like your soul. I feel like you've got something good, something strong, something that is pure, that is within you. And I feel as though they like that about you. You have a certain purity, you have desires, you have wants, and you seem to stand your ground. You seem to say what you want. And they do like it, but you seem to be doing it into a beautiful, I'm going to say very respectful kind of a way. So for that, it's all good. Look-wise, quite honestly, I don't feel like there's really all that, like they don't have anything in regards to your hair, your eyes, or your body, or your size, or anything like a birthmark, nothing. I'm going to say you're good for gold, sweetie. I'm not going to say that they're thinking, I know that you're kind of wondering how beautiful they're going to think that you are and, you know, kind of rank it. I'm not going to do the rankings. I'm not going to, because what I truly feel is that into their mind, and I'm saying this into the most positive and most beautiful way and the most correct way that I possibly can. It's not about thinking that you're super beautiful 8 out of 10 or that you're not. I'm going to say that they see the beauty that is within you, and they see you as being lovely, as being sweet looking, as being caring, as being, though, somewhat like a little bit everybody, you know, unless you're Cindy Crawford, which I don't know who else. I don't know why her name popped on through. Like there is nothing about you that is extravagant in a bad way or into a good way. So I'm going to say this is a good, you seem to offer a good normality, a good stability, nothing awkward about you, nothing bad about you, but nothing highly specific neither onto the other end. Hopefully I'm making sense with what I'm saying. Hello, sweetie. Nice to see you. I'm going to go and see your other, so just one moment. I do also have over here your other one. So you also want to be a flight attendant for a year. Now you are brave. Oh my God. Okay, so you would like to be a flight attendant for a year after graduating. What will happen and how much will you enjoy it and the information? It's actually not all that easy to be a flight attendant. It's not. So I'm definitely going to have to say, if you do want to be a flight attendant after graduating, I do believe there are some classes that you do have to pass on through. There are like some things that you actually have to do along the way. So if that is what you truly do wish to do, make sure that when you get to the end of your graduation that you do have, maybe it depends on different airlines, but you do have the qualification necessary. Okay. Yeah, because something is going to be necessary for you to get on into that. Now, if you do actually go towards it, and that is actually where you're moving on forward, I'm going to say, hey, why not? Go ahead with it. But honestly, quite frankly, I don't see you doing it. I'm not going to say you don't want to do it. I'm saying I don't see you doing it. So I don't necessarily seeing it moving on forward. Again, it could change. You're not graduating right away. You still have time, everything of the such. If you do actually move on forward and you do decide to do it, I'm sure that you will like it. I'm sure that you will enjoy it. It's got its beautiful perks. It's got its downs. It's got a lot of things. But I feel like ultimately you will like it if you do it, but you will feel like it is somewhat a little bit of a burden. I don't feel as though it's going to be something that you would like to do for the rest of your days, but I know that you're studying, so you don't have to do that for the rest of your days. So that's okay. What are your cousins, Virgo's feelings on you? Love and etc. What are her thoughts on you and how she actually sees you? Your cousin. Is it possible that between you and your cousin, things are not always all that easy? Like there could be some judgment that passes on through. Your cousin, I'm not going to say she dislikes you. I'm not going to say she loves you. I'm going to say you're somewhere into the in-between. You're into the in-between zone, sweetie. Not bad, not good. This is where we're kind of navigating through. Sometimes your cousin kind of feels as though you jump into situations, or sometimes you kind of say some things that maybe you should not quite necessarily, but that is coming from your cousin, not coming from me. That being said, she does judge some things that you do every once in a while, and she often feels like she's a little bit left out of different type of situations also. So basically, I'm going to say she feels you're a little bit impulsive. You say some things sometimes. And she just basically feels a little bit left out. She judges you every once in a while, but other than that, I can't say anything more. She doesn't dislike you, but I don't necessarily feel neither that she would go on to a long vacation with you. That being said, I feel like everything that she is feeling towards you is basically that she would, you know, like to get to know you maybe a little bit more, maybe in different situations, tiny little bits here and there. Yeah. What's going to happen onto your trip? What's going to happen onto your trip? I don't quite know, sweetie. Drinking, partying, tell you how much fun you'll have. You're probably going to do all those things all together, sweetie. Probably every single one of them. So here we go. Our Seven of Cups coming on through. The possibility shall be yours. You can do whatever it is that your sweetheart desires to do. At the same time, though, I'm going to have to say, for some reason, it's going to end up costing you a fair amount of money. I do see it costing a lot of money. Other than that, I'm going to say that you're good, though, sweetie. So what is going to happen into your trip? I feel as though into the trip itself, I feel as though you're going to have some fun. You are going to be drinking. You are going to be partying, but not too much partying. Maybe there's more drinking than there actually is partying. I see you doing different activities that you're going to enjoy, and I don't see anything bad happening or anything. So I'm going to say go ahead, have some fun with your bestie, my sweet love. But you will have a ball. So good for you, my love. Elaine Tat, sweetie. Elaine wanted to have a timestamp, right? Sending you much love, my beautiful Shar. So Elaine, let me just go back over here. Here you go. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, sweetie. Try to do my best. Okay, so. And I still don't know why Sean was not feeling well. What was happening with Sean? Okay, what is happening with Sean over there? What is it? Hold on. A tingling sensation, but now I don't know if it was. Oh, well, that is weird, Sean. A garden, I don't know. You live into a place of this world, sweetie, where you have like venomous. Can you say venomous? Anyways, you have you have ugly looking spiders into the part of the world that you live into, sweetie. So if you see any little bump arise or you see anything kind of weird, I would say as Lilith said to go on, check it on out, my love. You got ugly spiders. No, it's all good, Lilith. Yeah, I got it. It's all good. You don't need it. Okay, then I don't know. You said you wanted one. Okay. Oh, God. Sean, if you need to go to the doctors, you go right away. We will leave you a timestamp. I have all your questions, love. Yeah, if you feel like you must go, then go. We'll leave you a timestamp. It's all good, sweetie. Yeah. Elaine, Tat, love. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, you're busy. I know. So, a general love with John. All right, let's go see. So, Sean, if you feel like you must go, please do go. Don't take no chances. You've got ugly spiders. And you will have a timestamp. You'll have everything you need. And if you have any other questions later on, you can always contact me. You know where to contact me, into the secret place. And that's what it is. All right? Yeah. So do what you must, my dear Sean. We will leave you and Diane everything that you need. So here we go for Elaine, Diane, Sean, Jita, and Bria. And then we also have our dear friend Elaine Woods. Okay, so a general love with John. My question here is this. Oh, we're definitely not, Lilith. Oh, God, we're not. Okay, you're getting to know each other. Because I was going to say, is there absolutely... Oh, this time around, we don't need it, Lilith. Elaine decides she didn't want her timestamp. Elaine's playing games with us. So, yeah, there is a little bit of a resistance to change over here, my beautiful Elaine. Yeah, I feel like you are ready. No, I know, Elaine. I feel like you are ready to re-enter into the world of love and dating and everything of the such. And I believe that John can actually give you some security, can give you some prosperity, can give you some happiness. I do. I believe that John is somebody who is very protective, somebody who can be nice and sweet and sensual and everything of the such. I honestly don't have a problem with John. Well, I don't actually have a problem with John. The only thing that I will say is that I feel as though sometimes it could take John a little bit of time before acting, before doing something, right? Yes. Oh, that's definitely what's going on, Lilith. So yeah, this is it. Yeah, you know that, all right? So we can definitely be taking our time. We can definitely kind of contemplate. I feel as though John kind of reevaluates things sometimes, but once he actually has made his mind, like he knows what he wants, he is strong and he moves on forward, and there's love and there's care and there's sweetness. And this is not somebody who's going to cheat on you. It's not somebody who's going to lie. It's not even somebody who's going to ghost you. It's like they're there, they're nice, they're strong, and they don't want anything bad. So I'm basically going to say from here till September, I feel like you guys are just kind of, I feel like you guys are kind of dating, like seeing each other. But it's like you're not necessarily saying that you're dating. It's interesting. Why is that? It's like I don't see you saying we're going on to a date or we are dating, yet you're seeing each other into the eventuality of dating and being a couple. But it's like if both of you guys are afraid to actually talk about that long-term vision. So there's like a lack of growth. So this is going to be my warning to you, Elaine. I see you guys being together, going out, doing activities. But it's like if both of you are not quite ready to have that discussion about where this is going. If you guys don't have that discussion about where things are going, it's going to go nowhere. So don't wait too long. Let July go on by. Even let maybe the first week or the second week of August go on by. But don't drag it out all the way until the end of September, because then it might be a little bit too late. You will lose interest, he will lose interest, and it'll be the end of it. Okay? So communication, not just communication about where this relationship is going. Or I should say, what is happening to this connection? Okay? Are we into a relationship? Are we not? That's going to be the important step. Don't let things just go out wild, because nothing is going to happen. Now, any job offerings? You're kind of scared, but how should you look for design? Yeah, it's you say, Elaine. Any job offerings? So you're kind of scared, but how should you look for design? I don't know how you should look for design, sweetie. Do we have Diane with us, by the way? Is Diane still here? And Sean? I am going to answer our beautiful Elaine Woods after Elaine Tat. So Elaine Woods, let me know if you're here. I'm also going to answer our beautiful Bria. Yeah, you have trouble communicating, right? How should you communicate? Openly, sweetie, with no judgment. Yeah, you're here, Elaine. Okay, don't go too far, sweetie. You're going to be next. Okay, Elaine Woods, so don't go too far. Yeah, you need to be open. I'm not kidding you. It sounds funny when I say be open and talk and don't judge. But no, you got to keep things nice, sweet, and concise. Don't go into like an Aries could do and talk 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 and talk. People get lost. You're right, my dear Dawn. People get lost within what you're saying, Elaine. And that's where people kind of disconnect. They don't listen anymore. And then you feel like they're not listening and the communication sucks. Keep it short, sweet, and concise. Example, if you're talking to John and you want to know where all this is going, ask him. What are you looking for out of this relationship at this moment? And what do you want out of this connection at this moment? He'll answer you. And if he says, what do you mean? Well, you mean, are we into a relationship? Are we committed? Keep it short and sweet and simple. Same thing with jobs. The jobs that you're looking for. Keep everything that you are doing, interviews, everything short and simple. If somebody asks you, what can you do for this company? Oh, don't say I can do this and I can do that publicity like this and I can do this and I can do this with my portfolio. No, I'm the best one you're going to have. I'm going to be able to surpass all your sales. I'm going to be able to offer to your clients this and that. Pinpoint precise is what you've got to do at all times. It's going to help you. Don't fear judgment. Just be open for communication and keep it short in everything. Everything. That being said, when you're talking with John, ask him if he understood what you're talking about also. Always validate. This is what I said. Did you understand what I was saying? Right? Not did you understand. What did you understand from what I was saying? And then he'll say it. Because maybe he's thinking something else. Maybe he's thinking you said, oh, let's be together forever. But that's not what you said. You just said you want to know where this relationship was going. So ask him what you are asking about to validate before he answers you. Make sure, A, he's listening, and B, he's answering correctly. That being said, into your any job offerings, because you're kind of scared about how you should look for design, right? Honestly, you need to look a little bit all over the place, sweetie. You need to open up your options altogether. So into your design, I know that you've got a specific design. I know you've got a specific portfolio where you've got your ideas, your imagination, your work, your creativity, and it is what it is. But I need you to open on up that creativity to different type of spheres, different type of openings. That is what is truly going to allow you to go and get a job, maybe into a different department or into a different type of company. Even if it is just for a year or 2 years, you're going to be able to work onto that portfolio, work onto your graphics, work onto your design. It's just going to be that much more into your own portfolio. And it doesn't stop you from continuing your own creativity, but it at least allows you to move on forward and get some experience into the whole. And that's it. You got scammed, right? Yeah, no. So you definitely have to open on up. And by the way, Elaine, anybody who wants anything for free, don't do it. Anybody who is saying you need to pay me money and I'll show you something, don't do it. A job means they're paying you and you're doing something for them. All right. So no freebie for 3 weeks or whatever. Just no and no and no. So yeah. No, this is what I'm saying. Your portfolio, sweetie, when you're looking for design, open yourself up to different things. Open yourself up to different type of designs. All right. Open yourself up to things that you would not normally do, simply to go get that experience, to get your foot into the door. It doesn't stop you from being creative and doing your own work onto your own time, but at least it gives you the connection. It gives you the experience. So keep yourself open. All different kind of designs, all different kind of companies. Try to go and mirror what they are doing and do it better. Okay, but you got to keep your options open. If you only think about your design is very specific and it's not what is popular at this moment. What is popular is what everybody else is doing. Yours, you're going to be able to use it later. In the meanwhile, perfection it, work onto it, but open yourself up to a little bit of some give and take. All right. So this is what I'm seeing with that, my sweet love. And again, if anybody wants you to pay money so they can help you, no. If you have to do anything freebie, no, don't do it. That's not the way it works. I'm going to go and answer over here, Elaine Woods. You can let me know when you're ready for your third question, okay, sweetie? Elaine Woods, my sweet love, you apply to a company called Sedgwick for 3 remote positions. Will they call you for one of them? I sure hope so. Let's go see. Let's go and see that. And I'm still wondering if we have Diane and Sean with us, or did they leave to go see the doctor? So Diane and Sean, please let me know if you're here or if you left to go to the doctor, sweetie pie. Into the meanwhile, my beautiful Elaine Woods, this is for you, sweetie. I am getting over here the Chariot, getting our Page of Cups, also getting our Queen of Cups popping on through, which I do like and emerging. Ooh, but there's delays. Why there are delays? But I do see opportunities. I do. So I'm actually going to have to say I feel as though they will call you for one of them. I don't know which one it is, but they are going to be, I feel like they are going to be calling you for one of them. So unless something kind of crazy happens and somebody kind of, you know, brings in their curriculum and they've got everything that you don't for some kind of weird reason, then I'm going to say that they are going to be calling you. So are you actually going to get one of the positions? That I'm unsure about, but I do feel like they are going to be calling you. So a call you shall have. You're going to have to make that call really worth it so you can get it. But a call, yes. Elaine, I'm going to answer your other question at this moment, my love. So at the moment, the energy that I'm getting, my beautiful Elaine Woods, is you will be getting a call from the company, no doubt about it. And that's what I've got for you. Not sure about getting the position though. So like I said, it's going to be important to work onto that phone call to make it happen. And let's cross our fingers and toes that nothing comes on in and you get that phone call. Now, if you do have any other questions, my beautiful Elaine Woods, because that's all you really had. If you do have anything more, post it and I'll answer you, sweetie. Elaine Tat, is your work from your portfolio enough for a junior graphic design position? I'm going to go and answer Bria and Jita. Bria and Jita are going to be next. We are going to leave timestamps for both of them. And then I'm going to go and see Diane and Sean. You're going to the doctor. Okay, sweetie. I've got you, love. Good luck. Let me know how that goes, okay, Diane and Sean? Go safely, sweetie pies. Elaine, is your work portfolio enough for a junior graphic design position? Yes or no? It's challenging, okay? You're going to have to work upon it. But is it enough? I will say yes. So I will say yes. But it's almost a yes, okay? I feel like it's a yes depending on to the companies. For some it will be yes, others it will mean no. I'm going to say you've got like an 80-85% yes overall, but there's a little something that you could still kind of modify or change. So you're really, really close to the 100%. So I'm going to say basically yes, but for different companies, there could be different modifications that could be necessary. Oh, it's challenging. It definitely is. I feel like there's a couple little challenges that are there. And you say, should you look for a design agency block at the moment or contact Underline Studio for a job? Hold on. Beautiful Elaine Woods, I am going to wish you a lovely evening, sweetie, if I don't hear from you again tonight. And a happy full moon to everybody, by the way. Here we go. Fiona, give me a few moments, my beautiful love. I'm going to go and see if your questions are over here. Okay, just give me a second. I don't have you anywhere, my beautiful Fiona. So I don't know where you're at, my love. I don't have you into my PayPal. Maybe you're into the super chat. Let me go and see into the super chat, love. I'm going to go and look into Super Chat. Just give me one moment. I'm going to go on and validate that, okay? Elaine, I'm coming on back. Just give me one moment. Just going to come and see what is happening. Okay, love. Don't be sorry about anything, my beautiful. Let me just go over here. Do not have you neither, my love. I do not have you into Super Chat neither, my love. So yeah, my dear beautiful Fiona, sweetie, Avita, I don't have you anywhere, my love. And I think that the chat might be a little bit frozen up here. Okay, you're going to check. Yeah, please do so, sweetie pie. I just validated and I don't see anything into the supers or into the PayPal. Take your time, love. Okay. So, Elaine, sorry. Let's get back to you. Or should you continue practicing your work until you're ready, right? Okay, so should you look for design agency block at the moment or contact underline? Okay. This over here is for block. And we're going to go and see underline. Oh, thank you, Lotus, sweetie. Okay, so as for your question, should you look for design agency at block or underline? Honestly, I don't see it happening with one or the other for the moment. I don't. So I'm going to say no for both of them. Probably is better that you do continue or you go to a different company perhaps until your work is actually ready. Yeah. So let me just go and validate. Should you continue practicing work until you're ready? I'm going to say yes, because you're not going to get the justice that you want. You're not going to get the pay. You're not going to get the convenience. You're just not going to get what it is that you want. So yeah, please do wait. If you do want to wait, sweetie. Perfecting your art. And about John. No, I don't see how John fits in having to do with your career, love. A lot of people say a lot of things. Oh, I want my career. I want this. I want to focus onto this. But honestly, I believe that you can focus onto your career and you can focus on love also. One should actually come to embellish the other one in a different kind of way, right? So no, I'm going to say the personal transition over here is coming with a personal celebration. And in divine timing, everything will happen the way that it is meant to be. But so I'm going to say Spirit says one is not really correlated with the other, but it comes down to you. If you're feeling like you must, you know, really just put all your efforts towards work, then please do that. But Spirit does not believe that that's necessary. A beautiful Elaine, sending you much love, sweetie pie. You have got this, sweetie. Bria is up next. Bria is going to be at 123. Okay. So Bria at 123, my love, and you would like to know, I need to go over here. Will your skincare line take off this summer? Ooh, how I love. Okay, let's go see. Jita is up next after. So Jita is going to be on up next. And then I'm going to go and see Diane and Sean. So will your skincare line take off this summer? No, my love. And I hate to say so. I hate to say so. I'm going to say no. It's going to take a little bit more. It's going to take a little bit more time. It's almost like if you need somebody who's got deeper pockets, somebody who's going to be able to assist you, somebody who's going to be able to either, it could be helping you with publicity, it could be something of the such. I feel over here that you need to move things around a little bit more, okay? Something needs to be moved. Something needs, and when I say moved, it's like we need to make emotion out of it. It's like we need to make, you know, we need to let people know. We need to have a certain publicity. We need to have a certain marketing that is going along with it. I don't feel like the marketing at this moment, if it has been done, I don't quite feel like it's strong enough. So we need more money into the actual marketing in order for that to be happening. Because I see you over here, sweetie, wanting, and I know that you are going to end up getting it, but I just feel like it's a little bit of a burden. There's always a little something that kind of comes on up, and it's not quite giving you what you want. And I almost see you over here, my sweet love, thinking, you know, I need to have a pause. I almost want to give up, or I'm feeling kind of exhausted, but I don't want you to feel exhausted. I don't want you to have all those inner conflicts within you, wondering, should I continue or should I not continue? Because yes, you should continue, because you are building your success as we speak. I'm actually going to say that it's not going to be happening, taking on off this summer. More publicity, more marketing is necessary. I'm going to say within the following 10 months, which would bring you probably a little bit after Christmas time, my love. So maybe it could be around Christmas time. Maybe that could be a super launch for you. You know, a bunch of people buying, you know, all different kind of gifts for their loved ones, skincare. So maybe that could be the ultimate time that you could actually look forward towards really putting in, you know, the max of publicity and marketing, and make sure that you got everything set up for that moment in time. But it is going to take a little bit longer, sweetie pie. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Into the meanwhile, we're going to go and see Jita. So Jita, my love. Jita. Then I'm going to open on up Diane's over here. Jita is at 126. 126 for Jita. Elaine, you are onto the right track, but you have to trust yourself. Okay? You have to trust yourself. Hold on, my love. Hold on. Jita, sweetie pie. Let me just move over here. Will A ask you to meet him again? Will A ask you to meet him again? Let's go see. So will A ask you to meet him again? Why, Jita? Why do I feel like there's a little bit of a dissatisfaction? There's like a little something that is coming on through. But whatever seems to be a little bit off seems to be making sense. Like there seems to be somewhat like of a, I don't want to say reconciliation, because I don't feel like anything bad happened. I just kind of feel like there's a little disconnection or a little bit of a dissatisfaction. So will things actually make amend? Will A actually, you know, call you to meet you on up again? I'm going to say yes, because I do see renewal, I do see an outcome, and I do see future planning. So I'm going to say yes, probably within the following 7 to 10 days, my love. So 7 to 10 days, if this energy doesn't change, you should be receiving a meetup with him, my love. And I'm sending you much love also, sweetie. Elaine, you say one more. How long will your design be successful if you continue practicing like end of 2024? No, it's not end of 2025. End of 2025, you're going to end up knowing a lot more. There is no doubt about it. But I'm going to say end of 2024, you should be pretty much good to go, my sweet love. There's always learning, especially into your domain. There's always new techniques. Things are ever changing all the time. So there's always changing. There's always modifications, and you always kind of have to a little bit hold on to it. But you're going to be good by end 2024, sweetie pie. Don't give up onto yourself, though, okay? It is my pleasure, sweetie. Have yourself a lovely evening, beautiful Elaine. Have yourself a lovely weekend, actually. Hi, Dan. How are you doing, sweetie? Let me go and see over here, beautiful Diane. What is happening for Diane? So Diane is, we have Diane and we have Sean at this moment. Everybody else has been answered. So Diane is going to be at 129. Oh, sweet dreams, my beautiful Elaine love. Sweet dreams. Or have a lovely evening, because it's not sweet dreams time yet. Diane love, let me go over here. So a neighbor friend of yours said, why don't you get married into the future at St. Mark's Church across from, that's what I was going to say, is that not where your ex lives? They said that they think your ex won't cause any trouble for you guys. He probably left the past in the past and could care less about Sean and you anymore, and you're not sure about this. Can I please tell anything else about it? And what would Matthew and Samantha think about it? I'm basically going to say, and I know this is not your idea, and I know that your friend is not bringing in and not wanting to cause a bunch of troubles in any kind of a way, but that is a horrible idea altogether. Horrible. I'm just going to bring you on back into your last relationship. Remember how the ex saw you guys cause somewhat of some dilemma, not some dilemma, some chaos. Bad idea. Bad. Stay very, 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 very far away from the ex's house. Even just think about it, sweetie. Even if I told you everything was going to be perfect and he's not going to do anything, do you really, really want that to be laid onto your mind, onto your very special day of you and Sean? To think and to wonder, to stress about everything as you're walking, as you're arriving into, I don't know, your chariot or your limousine or your car, or whatever ways of transportation you've got to get yourself to that beautiful church. And then you have to wonder and you have to fear that the ex is going to see you, that the ex might do something and might come and cause some troubles onto the most beautiful day or one of the most beautiful days of your life. Geez, God, no. I would put away every single person that I dislike out of my life. I would keep them very far away from me, especially, well, in my life in general. That's what I try to do. There's not that many people I dislike, but hey, that being said, I would keep them very far away. Why give the opportunity for somebody to do something bad towards you? Why should you have to worry about this, right? No, sweet Lord. No, look at the Emperor over here, kind of looking, kind of staring, kind of glaring. Ace of Wands also. No, sweetie, you take your happy day, you take your good day and go elsewhere. And again, I'm not saying your friend is trying to create any problems whatsoever, but just don't do it. Bad idea altogether. No, 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 no. No. I mean, he is nasty enough. What I'm going to say is that if he does not know that there is a marriage that is coming, because it's not always necessarily publicly written onto the side of the church or anywhere about the upcoming events, but if he happens to see you guys, he will cause trouble and it will ruin your wedding, and you don't want that. So don't do it. Bad idea. Fiona, let me just go and see over here, sweetie, into PayPal. I don't have anything into PayPal at this moment. I don't have anything into the super chat neither, my sweet love. So yeah, just stay very, very, very far away. So I've got the rolled up newspaper. So that's it. Okay, just it's a big no-no, sweetie. Let me continue. So no, wait, I'm into Sean's over here. I need to go back into PayPal. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to strike. I am, Dan. Matthew and Samantha, how they're going to be thinking about this. I knew you had something else that was hidden into that. They're not going to like this, not single one single bit, sweetie. No. Okay, so. So, what are they going to be thinking about it? The Fool is coming on in to say, you know what? Bad idea. They're not going to like it. No, they're going to say, hey, what do you think is going to be happening? Is it really a good idea to do that? Should we not? I don't feel like they want any challenges. I don't feel like they want any problems whatsoever. So they are definitely going to be saying a no. No, they're not going to like it. They don't like the vibes. Yes. Is there anybody into your energy that shouldn't be there in general? Yeah. Generally speaking, I'm going to say all those family members that you don't get along well with. Okay. There's a son of yours. Of course, there's the ex. There's somebody else. I don't know who it is, though. There's somebody else. Anyways, those are the people. Okay. There's 3 people. There seems to be a lady, but I don't know who the lady is, but I know that you know who it is. The name is just kind of, poof. I don't know. I lost it. There's your other son, sweetie pie. Maybe it's, yeah, the other son. Of course, the ex is a big no-no. Fiona, sweetie. And I hope I'm saying your name well. Hold on, because my phone is onto the side and it's a little bit unclear. I'm sorry you're having all those troubles, sweetie. Give me a moment. Post your question. I'm going to answer you in a minute, okay, sweetie? So, Fiona, if you are here, love, please do post your question and I'll answer you, okay? Gita, your reading has been done, my sweet love. Lilith will have that timestamp for you, sweetie. So, Fiona, sweetie pie, if you want to post your question, I know you already posted it, but I lost it into the chat. If you want to post it, please do, and I will answer you. I'm sorry you're having all those issues, love. So, let's go and see. I know, right, Watson? I know. So, think about this too, you know, yes. Okay. Let's go and see into your general reading for July. All right. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. Thank you, my dear Watson, and thank you, Fiona, sweetie. So, will Mark reach out to have a relationship? I got you. Give me a moment, okay, love? I'll answer that for you. Just give me a few moments. I'm going to finish up with Diane and I'll be with you, love. So, High Priestess over here, my beautiful Diane, coming on up into the month of July. So you're nice, you're strong, you're very intuitive. Please do follow your thoughts, your ideas, your wants, your direction, everything that's such. You must follow that. You are going to be having a couple of obstacles coming on through, but I know that you've got it. I know that you're strong. I know that you can do this. You've got to be strong, okay? You've got to do what you've got to do, basically, sweetie. So you're going to have to stand your ground. Getting over here, King of Swords, transformations coming on in. Your man is thinking about you more and more, wanting to be closer to you, wanting things to be happening, tired of just kind of waiting, just kind of, you know, waiting for life to happen, waiting for a little bit of destiny to be happening at the same time. I'm seeing a lot of passion, a lot of desires. I know that you're looking for money, sweetie. I don't necessarily see money popping on in. So I'm going to say, financially speaking, what you've got is pretty much going to be a little bit of a stability. I will, however, take out another deck to come and validate. But money, I'm going to say, staying the same. I want you to follow your intuition. I want you to stand your ground. I want you to know that there's transformations and changes coming on in towards you. I want you to know that Matthew loves you with all his heart and soul and cannot wait to be closer to you, sweetie. So no, I still don't see anything happening within money, sweetie. I want money to come on in for you. I do. Yeah. Now July till December is a little bit of a far away, but let me just go on and peek on out for you, okay? Alrighty. Thank you everybody for your beautiful patience, by the way. So Fiona is up next, followed out by Sean. Okay, what else do we have? So July, that is basically more July. Okay, if we move on forward to July till December altogether, I do feel as though some type of money is coming on in towards you. There's a certain destiny, there's a certain change that is happening, a cycle that's closing, a new one that's opening somewhere around the month of September, October. I feel as though there is more movement. I feel as though there is more financial movement also. It's almost like if you have two different choices. It's like if there's two different kind of ways, but I don't know how these ways are. Maybe Matthew will give you money. Maybe you'll end up getting some money also. It's like there's two different ways that money could actually come on in towards you. And again, I'm seeing you standing your ground. So love, I'm going to say between you and Matthew, the love continues, the relationship continues. With D, he's still being a pain in the you-know-what. There seems to be possibilities of money coming on in somewhere, I'm going to say into the fall. Other than that, you're switching up cycles. And again, I keep getting that you need to stand your ground. So don't let anybody, you know, step upon you or do anything that they're not supposed to. Let me give you a message from a spirit and ancestors, sweetie. Vibes, they simply do not lie. And know that you cannot please everybody. So please do try to focus upon yourself. You also have your own very mission. You've got your own purpose, sweetie. So please do remember that. And you need to be careful because some things around you, which is actually in regards to D, are not always what they actually seem to be. Let me also give you some messages coming from your sweetheart. Actually, I'm going to go over to this one. Alrighty. I want to get lost into your eyes. The way that you make me feel. You have stolen my heart. I want to be the reason of your happiness. I want you to know that I miss you every single day. And I know that our connection runs soul deep. Beautiful love. I shall see you a little bit later on. Let me know if there's anything. Other than that, you know what to do, sweet one. My dear beautiful, let's go and see Benjamin. Nice to see you, sweetie. Jad, nice to see you also. So moving on forward to Fiona. You would like to know with M. I'm just going to say M. Let's go with M. Are we going to reach out for a relationship? Up next is Sean. So are we reaching on out towards a relationship? I'm going to move over here. Hey, there you go, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my beautiful love. I'm not going to say your name again because I kind of mutilated it earlier. But thank you so very much, my beautiful pertinacity. Oh, I got it. For your donation, sweetie. You'll actually be next, okay? I'll go and see Sean after because Sean is going to be a little bit longer, sweetie. All right. Hi, Shar. Nice to see you, sweetie. I think she gave them to you into the other live, but maybe I'm crazy. I know. Okay, so 8 of Wands popping on through. Things are actually going to start happening at a quicker kind of a way. So what is happening with Fiona and overcommitment, a little bit of a disorganization altogether. This man you like, he's a little bit disorganized, ain't he? He's got issues committing. He definitely does. He's ambitious. He likes you. My God, he does. He thinks about you, but he's not ready for a commitment at this moment. But he will be giving it to you. He will be giving it to you. Our beautiful King of Cups is coming on in to say that he will. So I'm going to say yes, but not right away. Okay? He's still not quite ready to give you that and offer you that relationship. But give him another, I'm going to say maybe 3-4 weeks, and he will be giving you that relationship, my love. So yes, but with beautiful patience, okay? Don't let go. The desire, the want, everything is there. He's just a little bit disorganized at this moment, trying to figure things out into his mind. And when I say figure things out, it has nothing to do with figuring out the way he feels towards you. He just needs to say, okay, I'm ready for this, for this commitment, and this is what I'm going to be doing. So he just needs a little bit of divine timing. That's it. That's all. Hello, Sweets Tarot. You got a nice name too. Nice to see you. Don't worry about it, Shar. I'm not even sure. Maybe I'm lying, Shar. I have no idea. I swear I saw a timestamp onto the other side, but I swear I see a lot of things. So, that's nice to see you, my beautiful Shar. Let's go and see over here. Fiona, I am sending you much love, and I'm going to say congratulations. Let me go and see my beautiful pertinacity over here, followed out by Sean. Sean is going to need a timestamp. Now, you're getting to know B. Should you continue pursuing your romantic connection? And you were talking to another person, J, but you have better conversations with B. All right. Now, the actual question is, how are you feeling towards one and the other one? Oh, Hwanson, you took out Camelot. Oh my God, Hwanson. I saw it very quickly because a little Tweety bird told me. Thank you, Lilith, love. Okay. Well, let's just go and figure this out together. Yeah. How do you feel towards the other one, sweetie? Because I'm going to go and check out into the cards, all right? But now, sometimes, love, why don't we do this? Why don't I take cards out on B, and why don't I take cards out on J? Why don't we do that? Yeah, because you know what? You might have better conversations with B, but are you actually emotionally as attracted or physically as attracted towards B than you are towards J, if you know what I mean, right? So we're going to look at this and we're going to go and see. Let's go see how this person feels about you at the same time. So we're going to take out some cards for B. We're going to take some out for J. And we're going to go and see who you should actually go and see. Because sometimes we're feeling a little bit more attracted towards one because we feel, oh, but the conversation is better over here, which I completely get you. And I'm like, oh, yes, 1,000,000% time. Let's go for it. But I do offer a warning into it. Sometimes people are not all that talkative. Sometimes people don't talk all that much. Sometimes people are a little bit shy. There's a lot of things that could block somebody from actually being the way that they are. And maybe they're better than the other one. Ha ha. Not that I want to be the devil advocate, but it is what it is. So let's take out the cards onto both of them and let's go and see. So I took out B. I'm taking out J. Let's go for J. Well, thank you, Fiona. I appreciate it, sweet love. Please do come back and join us again, sweetie. And I wish you the loveliest of weekends. I don't know why I'm turning this. Honestly, it's not really what I want to do. I don't want to see it. Okay, so bottom of the deck over here is Temperance. Bottom of the deck over here is the Nine of Pentacles. All right, love. Okay, I'm going to put out a little bit of some, yeah. You have better conversation with B, don't you? And this is B and this is John. Sweet love. I don't like B. I don't like B. I don't. Oh, no, I don't. I like J. I know. Okay, I want you to follow, no matter what it is I'm going to be saying over here, I need you to follow your heart. I need you to follow your own feelings and your own intuition, because this can modify and it can change. If you're able to kind of chit chat with both of them a little bit more, right? I say go ahead with it. Now, I know that you're leaning a little bit more towards B because there's better conversation, but I don't like B. I feel like with B, there's going to be some conflicts. I feel like things are going to be happening fairly quickly. Okay, so there's going to be, things are going to be happening much quicker with B than they are going to be going with J. But I feel as though B kind of gets easily bored. We always need some type of interaction. We always need some movement. We always need some type of novelty. And in the overall, what I really, really dislike is the fact that I feel like this person can be sneaky. So I want you, for me, this is a little bit of a red flag. I'm going to say to be careful. This person can be a little bit sneaky. Sometimes they could maybe a little bit be kind of playing games. And I'm not saying they're playing games with you at this moment, but it is something that they have done that they could be doing at some point in time. So I'm going to say raise up a little bit of a bar, just one bar, okay? Over here with B. Continue to get to know B, continue to get to know J, but B is a little bit iffy. J, I know J is not that much of a talker, but J is open for love, is open for connection. J would be able to give you the connection and the love and the relationship almost right here, right now, which would be another red flag since you don't know him all that much. But I'm just saying this person is open towards love. They're open towards collaboration, towards teamwork with our Three of Pentacles also. Now, this is somebody who is looking more towards a future. So they're looking towards long-term commitment, towards expansion, towards a future. Like they want to plan towards a future, and this is what they want. They might not be as talkative, but they're interesting and they're looking towards a future. And I feel as though they are sincere into their thoughts and ideas. I don't feel as though B is always all that sincere into their ideas and into their wants and desires. So a red flag out for B, a green flag out for J. I say give B and J a little bit more time, see where that goes, but just be a little bit careful. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you feel about that? Let me know what you feel about what I just said. I'm curious. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see Sean. And, okay. And that's it, right? He kind of wants to rush into things fairly quickly. Just be careful. Sometimes we want to rush into things because... sometimes we want to rush into things because we want different things that are happening. May it be socks, may it be this, may it be that. Sometimes we want to kind of entangle ourselves into things. I'm basically saying, I'm not saying B is somebody who is bad. Take your time with B, take your time with J. Give it maybe another week or two. Give them both the same equal chance and see where that brings you. Go along with your feelings at that moment in time. Let me know, my love, if you do have any other questions, okay, sweetie pie? I'm going to go and see Sean, and I have, I don't know what that is. It's an old Gmail. Let's go over here. I believe we're moving on forward to, no, wait, I do have somebody else who has popped in, but I don't know who it is. Hold on. Before I go see Sean, because Sean's going to take a little bit longer. Susan, it's our beautiful friend Susan. We're going to go and see Susan before Sean, okay? So Susan, my love, Susan is going to be needing a timestamp. All right, my love, I'm sending you much love. Let me know how that goes. But honestly, just give yourself a little bit of a time, okay, sweetie? You'll see. Everything is going to make complete sense to you in no time. Susan is at 151, and drive-by Susan should actually probably be not too far off now, should she? So Susan, sweetie pie. Let's go and see. Alrighty, Susan, my love. And PayPal. Okay, so what is going on with A? He's been acting weird again. No, he's not going to buy you the truck. He's not buying you the truck, sweetie. I want him to buy you the truck, but he's not buying you the truck. He keeps saying he's going to buy you one, but he's not going to. He doesn't have the money to do so. He doesn't have the money to do so, and the money that he does have, he gives away. Yeah. Hi, the Chariot, sweetie. Okay, so what is going on with A? Because he's weird. I'm going to go and see about the truck. The problem with the truck is his finances. Sun in reverse. No. Challenging. Not happening, sweetie. He doesn't have the money to do so. It's a no. It's with Andrew. Let's go see what's happening with Andrew. So Andrew is into a place where he's thinking, he's figuring out. I feel like he wants to do a lot of things. I feel like he wants to, I honestly feel like he does want to be there for you. But he hides so many secrets and he hides so many things that it makes it so very difficult to believe what he says, because he's always hiding. He's always up to something in some kind of a way. The basic and the bottom line of this relationship is that he does want to be with you, and he's not going anywhere. So he's not running away, but it still kind of remains a little bit complicated because he's there, but he's kind of half there. He's never truly 100% there with you, giving you what you want or what you need or anything of such, right? So that's where the main issue is actually coming from. So it's like he's 50% giving himself towards you. Oh my God. Something did happen into the shorts feed because it I don't know. Some people probably experienced a disconnect because it said finally that I'm live, which is weird because I was already live with you guys. Okay, so the truck is a no, sweetie. What is he going to give it to his ex-wife? Does he want... He's not buying a truck for anybody, by the way. Nobody. Like, not the ex or anything of the such. No. He does want to be with you. But he doesn't want to do right. Will he try to stay with the ex? No, he's going to continue to be friends with the ex, though. You need money for Angel on Monday. That's pretty much what he will give you. I don't know if that's enough, but I do believe he's going to give you somewhere around $150, maybe $180. That's for your brother and his girlfriend. That's nasty. They're not going to say that they actually did it, sweetie pie, because then you'd be upset with them. You wouldn't trust them anymore. And you would definitely ask for the money on back, right? What the plan is, but you're trying. Okay, they're really pushing you somewhere and you don't want to go. What's your future going to be by next week? Now, I believe this cut off after that, my love. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what it is that I can see over there. Yeah. I don't see you being into a bad place, my love. I don't see anything horrible happening to you. I'm going to say where you're at this moment is where things are going to be continuing. As for the brother, he's not going to give it on back because he's probably going to say that it was not there, that he didn't take it, or that it was there, but he left it somewhere. He's never truly going to be telling you what truly happened to it. That is something that is probably not even any longer into his possession. So probably bought something, used it somewhere, and it's no longer there. So he no longer has that. It's not even money that I believe that you can even try to recuperate, even if you try to kind of make him kind of fess up about the whole thing. I am getting over here our Four of Wands. I'm getting our Two of Swords. I'm also getting our Moon who's popping on through. So you're going to be okay. You will be okay. You are going to be into the same place next week. Nothing is truly happening for you over here, but you do still have a lot of people who are hiding things from you. So you do have A, who is hiding things from you, not always telling you the truth, not always telling you what you need to hear, not giving you what you want, not giving you what you need neither. So always kind of just a little bit giving you those little breadcrumbs here and there. And who wants the breadcrumbs besides? You need the whole loaf, right? You're not looking towards the breadcrumbs. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of baby. You have a lot of things to do. And he doesn't necessarily realize that and doesn't believe that he has to do all of that, which is where the main problems are happening from. As for your niece, I feel like it's everything kind of combined together that are creating a little bit of this, like a cyclone, making it seem like everybody is against you. I feel like A is not against you. A is just not helping you in any kind of a way. A is being selfish. As for the brother, that is what it is. That is horrible, and that they just took the money, and that was not good. As for your niece, I don't believe that your niece is planning anything against you or doing anything. And I feel as though into your niece's mind, it's not that she wants to bring judgment upon you, but I feel like she says things into a bad way and they seem like it's judgment. It seems like, hey, you should be knowing this and you should be doing this about it, and so on, so on, so on. And it's giving the type of situation that you have at this moment. So I'm going to have to say it's not that anybody is truly against you. You have people who are stealing from you. You have people who are not giving you things that they should be giving you. And I see you being into the same place, my love. But you could cut yourself off of all those people. You could. And you could start anew with new people into your life. Just you and beautiful baby Angel. But I know that you need more finances to do that. And I know that you do love A. So I'm going to say healing, I'm going to say finances, and I'm going to say time is necessary. I don't feel like he loves his ex-wife, by the way, and I don't feel like he wants to be with the ex-wife. I just feel like it's, you know, a little bit complicated as it is, sweetie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sending you much love, sweet one. Stay strong, Susan. Don't make anybody, and don't let anybody make you do anything that you shouldn't be doing. Oh, you do have another question. Let me continue with our beautiful Susan. Are you into the live at this moment? Where are you, sweetie? Okay, Shar. I'll be with you when I'm done with Susan. Okay, sweetie? Thank you, love. Okay. So... Oh, the Chariot. The Four of Wands is not always about somebody going to marry, sweetie. The Four of Wands is celebrations. It's togetherness. It's a lot of different things. Okay, so let me just go and see. Let me go back over here for Susan. So we're continuing with Susan over here. So what is everybody's intentions all together? Do they this amount of it bad luck on you that everybody hates? That I did stuff for, and you're just trying to stand the way. Yeah, that's a little bit what I was saying, right? It's not that anybody is against you, right? Absolutely, Lilith. It's all about the celebrations. It's all about the togetherness. It's about a victory. So what are everybody's, you know, true intentions out of this? Some people are a little bit disloyal. Some people are seeking for a little bit of justice. And some people are really just thinking about themselves. Some people are stuck into their own feelings, stuck into their own place. I feel like this is where A feels. And I feel like you feel like you're into the same place. You're feeling like you're stuck into a position where... there's nowhere that you can go. There's nothing that you can do. You're kind of stuck living what you're living, and that's what it is. I feel like A does the same thing, but in a different kind of way. I feel like A's twist is a little bit more positive because A goes out with friends and he's seen as somebody who is so generous and loving and kind because he gives money and he buys things. And so he's seen as somebody who is joyful, somebody who is fun to be around, and you can get some free stuff from him, so that's always fun. But that's the way people see him. You, it's a different kind of a thing. You're feeling imprisoned into the situation that you're into because nobody is truly helping you, because what you need at this moment is help. So either you can go and get yourself that job that you want, the position that you want, or so that A can actually help you out until that time arrives. So he can pitch on in, like the whole deal. And these are all things that he's not necessarily doing. So it's bad luck, it's choices, it's a little bit the cycle that you're in. You can break that cycle, but it is a tough one to do. You could wait until things dissipate a little bit, until things are a little bit better. And when I mean better, I mean probably when Angel's a little bit older, it's going to be easier for you. You know, by the time she's 2, I know it's not quite right away, it's going to be much easier for you to actually go on out and get the life that you want. Until then, it's always like you're a little bit struggling and struggling and struggling. But it's not because anybody has anything against you. All right. Yeah, what is Brian thinking and feeling? And if you happen to go back with Bryant, right, what would happen? I don't necessarily feel as though Bryant is interested in returning. I feel like he wants to be your friend. I feel like he wants to be loving and caring and sweet, but I feel as though he a little bit put aside the physical part, like the sexual part of the whole thing. What is that bee, Swanson? What is that thing? My dear God, it looks like a I don't know, not quite an angry bird. You're missing their big brown or black eyebrows. It's something weird, Watson. Yeah, I know. You've been utilizing your swords, sweetie. It's just to kind of test you for the weekend, to make sure that your swords are nice and well aiguisés. That's what's happening. And it's full moon. Hey, it's full moon tonight. So you got to take in the vibes, sweetie. You just got to take it on in. It's part of the full moon. So, sweetie pie, what happened if you actually went on back to Bryant, right? You're going to be sad, love. You're going to be sad. You'll have socks, but you're not necessarily going to have the love or the affection. I feel like you're going to end up being disappointed. And I don't actually feel as though you have the courage or the strength to do it at this moment. I don't feel like it's ultimately what you want. I feel like you would end up going back with B because A is not doing what he's supposed to be doing and he's kind of leaving you out into the cold. But you don't really want to be with B. When you were with B, it was not good, and you kind of switched on over to go with A because A showed you that he was, you know, butterflies and rainbows and everything. There's beauty and the pot of gold at the end, but he actually turned out to be everything that is, you know, not that. So yeah, no, I'm going to say that if you do that, you're going for somewhat of a quick fix, but the quick fix is not going to be fixed all that long. You're going to end up being kind of sad and frustrated within the whole thing, sweetie. Just don't do it, okay? Yeah. But let me go and see what he's thinking and feeling towards you. Oh, it's your own disappointed face. Okay. I don't know. It's got like a zippered kind of thing. It looks like you're upset. It looks like you want to say a bunch of swear words and you're not saying them. So what are we thinking? What are we feeling? Honestly, I feel like we're into a place of stagnation, not too much happening. There's challenges, there's obstacles, there's all different kind of things. I feel like he's ready to navigate through those with you, but nothing much more. I don't feel like it's actually into his mind to think about having a relationship or not at this moment. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, hold on. What would happen? You don't know if you need to do for Andrew to give you more than what he is doing. Honestly, you need to sit down. You need to talk with him. By going with B is not going to help A be better towards you. A knows that what he is doing at this moment is not acceptable, but he knows that it's accepted. Therefore, he'll continue to do it. For the moment where he knows that it's no longer going to be accepted, then he'll start making modifications. But it's going to have to be like a severe notice, like I'm leaving and I'm going to be contacting, child support services because you do have to take care of your child, so on, so on. Like if it is not something that is strong, something that is almost aggravating, he's not going to believe it. He's not going to fall for it. And he's going to continue. He's going to try and say, oh no, let me do better for you and so on. But he's not going to. You cannot expect A to be loving, caring, sweet, to forget about all those ladies and all those people he gives money to. It is his way of being. It is his way of life. And his way of being and his way of life have changed a lot into the last, I'm going to say 2 years because of multiple different things that we're not going to get into, but I know that you know and I know. So he's modified, he's changed. And because of all those things, this has brought him to the place where he's at. But this is where he knows himself. This is where he feels comfortable. So even if it's uncomfortable with you, even though he's not giving you everything that you need, this is his zone and he's not comfortable leaving that zone. And he's not going to leave it unless he's got no choice. Unless Swanson arrives with his sharpened up sword over here like he's utilizing tonight. No. He's going to stay the way that he is. Yes. He needs to go to Swanson's School of Nights. We haven't talked about the School of Nights in the longest time now, haven't we? What is that? You're still waiting for your chandelier emoji? So you can drop it on their... Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I so want to see that. I want to see the chandelier because I'm sure that once I see it, I'm not going to be seeing that and I'm going to come up with some stupidity. It kind of does look like a swollen thumb, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know. You got angry eyes, sweetie. Angry eyes. Get away. Take those angry eyes away, Swanson. Nobody wants to see them. Yeah, angry doesn't look good on you, sweetie. So he does love you. He does love you, sweetie. He does. He does. He does. He does. Does he feel like Angel's not important to him? No, 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 no. He just feels as though he feels like being absent is okay. I don't want to judge him in any kind of a way. I don't want to put any adjectives to him or any of the such because it is not my place to do so. But I'm going to say the fact that he is absent is okay for him. It's his way of life. It's the way that he does things. He doesn't see any issues with that. He feels like if he kind of helps out every once in a while, then that's just plenty enough. And he's doing his job because you're doing the rest of it. His intentions are sticking around with you, love. So I don't want to take away the fact that I know he loves his daughter. I know he does. But he doesn't like taking care of her. Or he doesn't like spending money. He doesn't like spending time. He doesn't like the responsibility. Oh, what is this? What is this? Are we having... Why did I not know about this? Yeah. Why did I not know about this? You're craving cheese and wine? I say, why not? Cheese and wine. Yeah, and Juanson is taking out the board. Hey, why not? And the tarot? Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm going to shut on off over here the shorts feed, and we're going to go into the other feed, guys, all right? So you guys don't have to be, put any angry faces. Let's go over to the other side with your wine and your cheese and the whole deal. And I'll see you there in a minute, guys. So I'm shutting down the shorts feed. And I'm going to go and see. Hold on. I'm going to go and see over here for Sean. Sean is the next one. Sean, you're on up next. Yes, you are. Okay, Sean, sweetie. Alrighty, and we're gonna put a timestamp for Sean at the same time. So Sean is... Oh, no, I'm gonna go see Shar before Sean. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, what is that? You're reflecting onto the reading. You think that you're dating because you have an image of what you want, but you just haven't found it yet. Your heart isn't fully into it, and you're on dating apps. Well, that's okay, sweetie. Yeah, hey, I'll check that out, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. It's okay, pertinacity, honestly. Dating apps or no dating apps. I mean, you can find true love onto dating apps like you can find it at the grocery store. What I'm going to say for you is this. Sometimes good for you if you've got options. Utilize those options. It doesn't mean you have to, sleep with the options. It doesn't mean that you have to give yourself entirely to them. It just means that you're open on up for conversation, nice, respectfully, and you're going to see who you have a better connection with. Then maybe you can go on out for somewhat of a drink or something of the such, right? Or a coffee, whatever, and you can decide from that. So just give yourself some time, sweetie. Sometimes we have an idea of what we want, but until we actually kind of navigate different kind of people, if you will, or different type of meetings, we don't really know. Yeah. So give yourself time, sweetie. You need to go back to the gym. You feel like you're overthinking everything into your life. My God, Shar, what is going on? I say don't go back to the gym. Go to sleep, sweetie. If you're overthinking everything into life and it's really, 5 a.m. into the morning, why don't you just rest your beautiful soul? Maybe you're overthinking things because you're tired, sweetie. Let me go see Shar. Shar, here we go. Okay. So it's, Shar is, I know she's here, but here we go. Shar's at 2:13. We're going to let her go to bed. We're going to go see Sean. Okay. Okay, with your cousin. But when you're with family, okay. Yeah, she is judging you. Yeah. That's it, right? She is near and dear to you, right? Okay, let's go see. So here we go. So Shar can go to sleep after. Let's go see the first one over here. Honestly, I feel like she likes to give you different ideas. I feel like she likes to talk. She likes to talk about different kind of things. She's really, really quite good at making all different kind of plans, which you have clearly stated. I can see it over here. She's all for celebrations, all for good things, all for fun things, everything of the such. And honestly, I'm not going to say, okay, yes, she does judge you sometimes. Yes, she does. I believe, when you say when you're with family, you kind of feel like, that you're bothering her and everything and such, and it's a little bit different. That's because she feels that you can be a little bit impulsive, that sometimes you can say some things that maybe she would not necessarily be in agreement with, or she, but that's it. But that's when you guys are into some type of a social kind of a thing. When it's just you and her, then it's okay. Because yeah, she's not lying to you when she says that, you kind of remind her of herself when she was younger and everything as such. That being said, do I actually believe that you guys are going to be going to, to Paris and everything as such? No. I believe she likes to make plans. I believe she likes to do things. And I believe she will continue to do some activities with you. It's just that whenever you guys are into a place where there is more people, let's say family or people that she cares about or that she knows, she kind of tends to be a little bit more far away because she's a little bit afraid of different things that might be said or how she might necessarily react towards it, because she would react towards it in a certain way with you. But when there's other people around, she would react to it into a different kind of way. What I'm basically saying is she's a little bit kind of two-faced, but I'm not saying it into a bad kind of a way. It's just that she can be a little bit hypocrite. I feel like she gets along well with you into the way that you are. But when there's other people around, it's like she doesn't want the other people to necessarily know that side of her. So she kind of tries to hide it, and she's a little bit further off. And then you kind of feel like you're a little bit alone and you're a little bit judged. And that's what's happening within that. So, yeah. As for how is she feeling, she's feeling just fine, sweetie. I don't feel like there's anything that is, wrong or anything that is bad that is going on towards her. You can always reach on out, though, to ask her how she's doing, making sure that she's okay, because it's always nice, it's always sweet to receive, a message from somebody who loves you, who cares for you, and who's thinking about you, regardless of what is actually happening. So let me go see how your relationship is going to be into the future. See, Queen of Swords, nice, strong. I don't see any issues. Well, the judgment is always a little bit there. Okay, what you've got now is what you're going to have. So you are going to be able to continue what you're doing. You're going to continue to see each other. You're going to continue to do some activities. That's all good, but you're going to continue to have the same thing. So is your relationship better into the future? No. Is it the exact same way that it is at this moment? Yes. You could always try to ask her, why she acts a little bit into that kind of a way, when other people are around, and you'll see what she'll say. Maybe she'll answer you truthfully. Maybe she doesn't even truly know. Sometimes people act in different kind of ways, but we don't necessarily have a reasonable reason for doing so. We don't always necessarily notice that we speak differently with one person or another. But is there anything really problematic within your relationship? No. Oh, welcome on back, the Chariot, sweetie. And that's it, right? No, that's okay, sweetie. Oh, she does love you, sweetie. She does love you. No, you're not bothering her when you call her. Absolutely not. She loves it when you do call her, sweetie. There is no problem whatsoever. You can call her. You can be with her. You can go and do activities. You can do all those beautiful things. Not a problem whatsoever. I don't want you to leave this chat tonight thinking that she doesn't love you, she doesn't want to be with you, she doesn't want to spend time with you, or anything of the such. I feel like she acts differently when you guys are around family members, but it doesn't take away the fact that she does love you, she does want to hear from you, and she does want to spend some time with you. So on that note, my beautiful Shar, I will say for you, go and get yourself some rest, my love. Then go to the gym, take your frustration, take your stress on out, and have yourself the most beautiful day, my sweet love. Okay? Take care of yourself, sweetie. Don't stress yourself on out now. I'm going to go and see our dear friend, Sean. Sean is going to be the next one on up. We're going to be closing the donations in 10 minutes, okay? So Sean is up next, and then I'm going to go and see Juanson. So Sean, my love, Sean is going to be at 219. Thank you, my beautiful Shar. Now take care of yourself, sweetie. All right? I mean it. Take care of yourself, my love. Everything is okay. Sean is at 219 and let's say 30 seconds. Now, Sean, sweetie, I hope it was not a bug. I won't say the name of the bug that you mentioned. I hope it's not a spider. I hope you're okay. And I'm sure that you will be okay. And I'm sure that I'll be hearing from you and Diane a little bit later. So hopefully I'll still be awake to be able to answer you. That being said, I hope that you're okay. And I hope that when you get home, you take your reading. And then I hope that you go and rest your beautiful soul, even though it's not nighttime for you. Rest away. That being said, let's go and see what we've got for you into your reading, my love. So, are Samantha and Matthew, Samantha and Matthew, very conservative like you and a mom? You want to know if they're very conservative like you guys. All right. So, are Samantha and Matthew very conservative like you and mom? I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to say no. Yeah. I feel like Samantha definitely is, but I feel like Matthew a little bit less. I feel like Matthew could sometimes be a little bit less, let's say, traditional into a certain kind of way. I feel as though Matthew is a little bit more open to different novelties or changes or modifications, different kind of things like that. But I'm basically going to have to say over here, yes, I do believe that they do pretty much follow into the same type of path of you. So they are very conservative. There is no doubt about it. But I'm also going to add on in that Matthew can be a little bit more open to try different things. May it be a political view, may it be different type of foods, may it be different type of travels or experiences and all that. But basically speaking, I will say yes. You love to save money because these days buying food and paying bills are getting too expensive, right? And you would never buy a 2-for-1 deal. Where do they have 2-for-1s? Well, they have them at restaurants sometimes. A 2-for-1 deal. Are they the same? Let me go and see. You don't have all that many questions, my dear Sean, so I'm going to invent some for you, all right? I'm going to go into your normal type of questions a little bit and go and sneak peek into them, okay, sweetie? Yeah, let's make this worth it, my love. So, so as for the conservative part, we did talk about that, and that is what it is. So Matthew is a little bit less, but still, yes. As for do they actually like to save money, I'm going to say Samantha, absolutely. I've got Diane saving money over here. I'm going to say a yes upon it also, but I feel like we could have, and it's okay. You probably have those temptations too. You know, like sometimes you will see that watch a little while ago you had wanted, actually it was months ago. There was a certain watch that you wanted. Like there's certain items that you want sometimes that are a little bit more expensive, but you'll save your money or you'll put it aside and you'll go and buy it, but you're not necessarily buying these items all the time. So I'm going to say basically, again, yes, I do feel as though they do like to save some money, but I do also feel like they like to buy some things every once in a while that are a little bit more extravagant, but it's not something that's going to be like an everyday kind of a thing, right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me go and do a little bit on overall. Okay, why don't we do that? Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. Don't forget, everybody, tonight is full moon. Beautiful full moon. It has been shining bright for the last at least 3 days. I have seen it up into the sky. Absolutely gorgeous. So here we go. I want you to be careful. All right, Sean? I do. I want you to be careful for sadness. I want you to be careful, and I need you to return to yourself every once in a while. All right? I need you to reflect upon yourself every once in a while, because I feel like sometimes you feel a little bit lost. Sometimes you feel a little bit lonely. Sometimes I feel as though you think about things, but you think them actually maybe a little bit quicker, or into a quicker kind of a fashion or kind of a way. It is a strawberry moon. It definitely is, my sweet love. Otherwise, I would have put whipped cream on that strawberry. So yes. This is what I will say. Okay. I really just need you every once in a while to focus onto yourself. Sometimes you end up a little bit kind of drifting away. What I need you to do, if you do want to do it, you don't have to do it, is to take a book. Take yourself a book that you can write into, okay? Or white pages, whatever you've got. And write upon it. You know, when you're feeling frustrated, or when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling lost, when you're having any other feeling that could be a little bit bothersome for you, that would bother your energy, that you would think to yourself, oh my God, what am I going to do? Or what do I need to do? Or it makes you question yourself. Write it on down into the piece of paper. Write down, why do you believe you're feeling that kind of way? And how's it making you feel? And just by doing that, you're going to be releasing a lot of the toxic. You're going to be releasing a lot of the bad. And you're actually going to see that there are certain cycles. There's people into your life, and we know there's there's people into your life who keep coming on back, who are annoying you, who are bothering you. There's different people, there's different circumstances. The people, you can't do all that much about D. We're going to be getting rid of D at some point in time, because you are going to be moving on out, so that's going to be okay. But into the meanwhile, what about the circumstances? What about the other things that are surrounding that you can change, that you can modify? Those are the ones that I need you to modify. Yes, I can do it, and I do it within spells, and it works quite fine, and that's all good. But I kind of need you to do it just so into those moments when, let's say, you're not necessarily talking to me, or you're not necessarily reaching out towards me, and you want to feel better about something, then you can utilize a little bit this trick. Because every once in a while, I see you feeling a little bit sad, a little bit lost. I see you feeling a lot of self-doubt, a lot of wonders. And I don't want you to feel those wonders. Spirit is truly saying towards you that you are loving, that you are kind, that you are sweet. You're always very loving. You're always very kind over here. You love your mom very much. You love the people that surround you, and you're ready to give them the heart of gold. You truly are. But every once in a while, or often, you kind of feel like people are not giving the exact same thing towards you. So I need you to kind of jot that on down, and I need you to move a little bit closer to the people that truly are caring, that truly are loving, and surround yourself by those people, and release more of the people who are toxic around you. All right? Yeah. Let me go see how Samantha is feeling towards you, all right? So let's go see our beautiful Samantha. Samantha's worried. Samantha's a little bit worried. Samantha's thinking about you. She wants you to know that she is there for you. She wants you to know that into those moments when you're not feeling all that good, or where you're feeling a little bit sad or a little bit lost, when you're feeling like everything is not going well, that you can reach on out towards her, that she is going to be there for you, that she will listen, she will be there, and she will love you. She doesn't want you to have those feelings or those worries anymore about somebody who is coming on in, who is going to take her away from you, or that she's not going to be showing on up, or that she's not going to be there, because those are not her intentions whatsoever. She wants you to know that she is going to be there and she's going to be taking care of you. Thank you, my dear Watson. What does she want to say towards you at this moment, right? So what does she want to actually say at this moment in time? She wants you to know that money for her is not important. She wants you to know that she knows that you have deep wounds and she's going to be there to help you out with them. She also wants you to know that she has deep wounds too, and she will want you to be there so you guys can kind of heal each other together, if you will. But it's going to be very, very important. What she wants you to know is that she doesn't want you to lose control. She doesn't want you to lose confidence into anything. She doesn't want you to give up into anything. She knows that things are a little bit into a stalled progress at this moment, but you need to continue within your ambitions, within your dreams, within your wants, because she is there for you and she is following along with you into every single one of those paths, if you will, my love. Yes. I know, Juanson. There are multiple reasons why we don't see questions. And sometimes they're in email. They're all over the place, my dear Chariot. All right, so hold on just 1 second over here. I am going to be giving you an angel message, love. I'm going to be giving you a spirit message, and I'm going to give you messages from your sweetie pie. And if there's anything anywhere into the in-between of all of this, of course, you know where to find me. All right, you have 2 different ways of contacting me. You know both of them, so you can reach me into those. And I hope that you're okay. My dear God, I can't believe you got bit by a spider or God knows what. Seriously. La 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 la. Tasha, thank you, sweetie pie. And it is nice to see you, my love. I don't believe I have seen you before, so welcome to the live, sweetie, and thank you for your donation, my beautiful. Okay, so, my dear. Tasha, you're going to be on up next, so just give me about 2-3 minutes. All right? Oh, I know, Watson. Okay, so what I will say for you over here is this, okay? Focus, my sweet Sean, is what is important. And I feel as though we have actually seen it a lot throughout the cards that I pulled out for you into the different decks. When I'm saying focusing onto yourself, focusing onto your healing, onto your belief, onto your self-confidence, onto pulling yourself up, knowing that you are lovable, that you are kind, that you are sweet, you don't have to feel bad, and that you do need to release toxic feelings and people from your life so that you can heal along the way. I'm seeing over here your angels are saying that your soul desires only to be joyful, to swim in that constant stream of bliss. This is going to feed every single thing that you need into your soul. So put your entire focus upon staying into this beautiful stream of giving, of receiving in every single situation and in every single thing that you're going to do. And this beautiful focus will bring beautiful treasures towards you, my love. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. And we are going to go on C4. A little spirit message over here, love. All right, so here we go. It is time to pause and observe your surroundings. There is more to see than what you're seeing at this moment. Open yourself up to the different changes coming on in. And aha! Happiness is an inside job. All right, now, messages from your sweetie pie. And we're going to go and see Tasha and Watson. And then I'm going to go and see the full moon. By the way, Sean, I know the different type of things that I have to do for you and Diane. Okay? All is good, sweetie pie. All right. Only you can ever make me feel this good. I listen to your voice into my mind over and over and over again. Of course, it's Camelot, sweet love. Of course, my dear Hanson. I will always come on back towards you. I trust you, my dear Sean, with every single part of my soul, with every single one of my secrets. And whenever I think about being alone with you, I get those beautiful butterflies. Hanson, that was so well said. Seriously, that was so well said. I loved it. Sean, please at least let me know if you're okay, you're back home, and what the heck happened with, the bug. What happened, sweetie? Or if it was a bug, or if it wasn't a bug, if it was something else, because maybe it's not a bug. Tasha, my love. Tasha, sweetie. You're talking to a Scorpio, and his name is and you really like him, but you want to know if this relationship will become serious or if it's just into your head. And he lives over there and you live over here. Alrighty, sweetie. Well, let's go and see that. So it is a long relationship, not a long term, a long distance. Yeah, let me go see. Of course, Watson. Of course, sweetie pie. Okay, so what is happening with this? So you're talking to a Scorpio. His name is, you really like him, but you want to know if this relationship was going to be happening or if it's all into your mind. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to say over here is the following, all right? And please don't hate me in any kind of a way. I feel like it's going to be complicated, all right? I'm going to start by saying the person that you're talking to, they do like you, okay? So the fact that they like you, the fact that they care about you, it is there, it is present, okay? So you really like this person and they really like you too. My problem is that I'm seeing delays, I'm seeing unfulfillment, and I'm seeing you walking away. That's where my problem lays. Over here, I've got you moving on. I've got you moving on because lack of progress, lack of planning, delays. It's like whatever it is that you guys kind of planned, let's say in 2 months or in 3 months or in 6 months, we'll meet on up, or I'll come and see you, or you can come and see me, or we can meet somewhere, whatever. It's like it's always being delayed over and over and over and over and over again, which is why you actually end up moving away, because you simply don't have the strength for it anymore. So I'm not taking away from the fact that this person cares about you. Absolutely not. Does this person want this relationship to become serious? I will say yes, but there seems to be some monetary issues that are creating some problems that are absolutely going to end up just kind of causing somewhat of an ending, if you will. It's going to create an instability. It's going to create an insufficiency altogether, and you're going to end up just walking away. Have you talked about meeting on up? Have you talked about anything as such? Good night, the Chariot, sweetie. Have lovely dreams. Yeah, have you talked about all this, my beautiful Tasha? Because honestly, I don't feel like this person is playing games with you. I don't feel like they're not interested in you, but I feel as though financially speaking, it's not feasible because of that part. I mean, if this person had a whole bunch of money, they were able to come and see you, they were able to kind of voyage and kind of come on through, then I could say, okay, something could be happening within this. But I don't see that part happening. I feel like it's complicated. So I'm going to say that they don't necessarily have the finances to do all those changes, all those voyages. And you've been talking about it, right? I feel like there's going to be delays. So Tasha, what I'm going to say is this. I don't want you to give up onto this person right away. I don't want you to, because I feel like it would be sad to give up onto somebody simply because of financial reasons. When things can change, things can modify. Your basic question, and that's it. He's trying to get his financial situation better, right? What I will say is this. It's going to be complicated for you guys to see each other. So by continuing into this relationship, I want you to know that you could spend a whole year without necessarily seeing this person. Or you're the one who's going to go over to see them, but they're not going to be able to come back and see you necessarily. It's almost like you're the one who's always having to go over there to see them. And that's where I feel like the major problem is actually happening, sweetie. So is it feasible? Is it possible? It is. Is it difficult? It is. Is it doable? So I'm going to say they're not playing any games. They truly are interested into you. You're truly interested into them. So why not give it a chance? See where this can go. See what kind of opportunities you guys will have also. And see what you can move on from that, sweetie. But I mean, your question over here about the long-term relationship, right? You're wondering if it is serious. Is it serious? Yes. Is this a long-term relationship that is possible? It's possible, but it's complicated because of the financial reasons. Good night, my beautiful Elaine. Oh, Elaine, did you have another question, sweetie? Wait, you said good night, and for some reason I think you had another question. Elaine, where are you? You do! Oh my God. Hold on, Elaine. Let me go and answer that. You did have another question. Give me a second, sweetie. I just saw your name and I thought, geez, yeah, you did. All right, Tasha. Let me give you some messages from your person, okay, sweetie? Let me give you some messages. Elaine, you had a question, didn't you? Yeah, give me a second, Elaine. Give me a second. My God, I saw your name and I thought, I forgot something. Give me a second, sweetie. I'm going to answer you. I'm just going to give some messages to Tasha and I'll answer that question. Okay. Messages. I do wish that some things would be different. I'm getting over here, I'm sorry, but I'm guessing that the story is coming on through because we would want things to be a little bit different. We would like things to be a little bit easier for us. I am absolutely addicted to you. It's a definite yes onto this person's side. But they do want you to know that they are a little bit afraid of this connection, but they do want you. So my beautiful love, the desire and the want is there, but they're a little bit afraid, a little bit like you are, my love. Sending you much love, sweetie. Take it one step at a time, okay? And Elaine, let me just go back and get your question. It was right over here. I saw it. Hold on. It had to do with... Okay. Will you still be able to find a remote position? They disappeared slowly after. Oh, jeez. All right. Thank you, my beautiful Tasha, sweetie. As for you, my dear friend, Elaine. I still feel like there is a possibility, sweetie. So I'm still going to have to say yes. I believe that there is still a possibility. It's not an easy one. It's not one when I'm saying it's a 100% yes. But is there a possibility? Absolutely, sweetie. So I'm going to continue with a yes onto my possibility. Even though they kind of seem to disappear for a little while. It's a yes. It's not easy. No, it's not easy. It's not. So I'm still going to have to say I feel like there is a possibility, my beautiful Elaine. So let's hold on to that possibility and see where that brings us, my love. And I will wish you a good night now, for real. Happy full moon, my beautiful Elaine. Juanson, Juanson, sweetie. Camelot cover. If ever I would leave you. Ooh, yes. Sir Lancelot singing to Guinevere. Ooh, I like that. Alrighty. Okay, so, yes, I did have a good beginning to my weekend today. I did. And you saw your sweetie pie. That is all good. And she was on your line. For a moment, I saw she was online. I'm like, where are you seeing her online? What did that happen? Okay, and you were able to talk to her a little bit. All right. Okay. She was feeling tired. Uh-huh. But you did mention that it's still up into the air. But with a cute smile. Oh, no, not pink. Gray. That is so far away from pink. Okay. How did she feel today when you finally spoke, at least for a little bit? All right, let's go see. Still up into the air, right? Alrighty. So, how is she feeling about this? She liked the fact that you were there. She liked the fact that you kind of took in the leadership to talk with her. She likes the respect. She liked your masculine energy altogether. She liked the focus that you gave her also. But yeah, she wasn't feeling all that good today. She wasn't. It's almost like if she believes that there are some people around her that are kind of scheming things or something of the such. Yeah. I feel like she's been living like some delays into her life, some blockages. And she's had like somewhat a little bit of a lack of direction coming from that. I feel like she basically wanted to continue to talk with you. I feel like she wanted to open on up a little bit more. I feel like she didn't want to have those blockages. I feel like she wanted to sit on down with you, like with a cup of coffee, and just talk. Talk about life, talk about what she's going through, instead of just kind of talking about little bits and parts here and there. I feel like she just wanted to open on up. This is it. This is my life. This is what I've been doing. What have you been doing? And, you know, I've been thinking about you. I've been opening. I feel like it was just a want, a desire altogether to want to open on up, to want more out of this. I know it's your birthday weekend. It's our Saint Jean Baptiste. Yes. I know. Your birthday is on to the 24th. But before that is your cat birthday? Is on the 23rd? Seriously? A day before? And your cat wants to say hi? Yeah, that's it, right? I'm actually not seeing all that much happening. I feel like your birthday weekend is going to be good. You're probably going to be meeting up with family, your parents perhaps for something, because I do see you being happy. I do see you feeling like you're full of abundance, that everything is good and everything is peaceful. But I don't see any big parties, or I don't see any problems or anything bad neither. So I'm going to say you are most likely going to be going to see your folks. You're going to have a beautiful time. You're going to feel like you are the king, that you are loved. You're going to eat probably way too much. And you're going to have a lovely time, my sweet love. As for your kitty cat, you need to make your kitty cat something, like some birthday cake or croquettes. Something of the such, love. I know, right? No, I don't like big parties neither. No, I don't. Never have, never will. Not my thing. No, Nope. I prefer to go and spend like a day at a spa with my kids in like thermal baths, because I am born into the month of April and it's friggin' cold over here in April. So I actually like doing that onto my birthday. You, it's a little bit warmer, it's a little bit hotter. You probably would like to go into like an ice bath. Something of the such. All right, let's go and see. You would have to come on down over here onto the 24th, my sweet love. Come and listen to some French music, which is honestly, in my opinion, not good. Yes, a lot of people get drunk, drink way too much. They make fires all over the place into the old city, and they have parties. That's what happens over here for us onto the 24th. Yeah, there you go. You need to come on down over here, take a couple drinks, listen to some bad music, and stay away from the fires. Seriously, it was bad into the past. It was really bad. I kid you not. Into the past on the Saint-Jean-Baptiste. Now it's not. Now it's like much more controlled. Why was it like that for all those years? I don't know. But up until I graduated high school, it was like a free-for-all. Yeah, when midnight hit and it was like Saint-Jean-Baptiste, they had like on the plains of Abraham, a huge fire, like a huge fire. And for some reason, every year there would be somebody who's too drunk who throws himself into the damn fire. Yeah, it was hell. It's no longer allowed. And thank God. Yeah, but that happened every single year, along with other things that I'm not going to talk about. But now it's controlled. So there you go. Yeah, it was interesting. So that being said, I know, I kid you not, and it's like towns, all the towns come down over here because this is the town, the Quebec is here. That's a crazy place. All right, but just that day. Let me continue on over here. So if ever you want to have a wild party, come on down over here for your birthday, sweetie. Let's go into your general reading. Alrighty. There's nothing like fireworks and the whole deal, right? We'll do fireworks for you, want some. Okay, so this week, returning to normal. And then you would say, what is normality? Yeah, I'm going to say returning, a little bit of a return over here to a certain normality altogether. I don't feel like there's anything really big that is happening. You're going to have a couple choices, a couple little things that you're going to have to decide upon. It's important for you. There's something that's going to be happening within your career, within music. Probably within the, not right away though. I see it happening into the following few weeks, where there's like somewhat of a decision that you're gonna have to make. Maybe it could be related to the show, it could be related to another show, but there's some type of decision coming on up with that. Other than that, I need you to continue to be like romantic and sweet and charming and all those beautiful things. I know you'll take that. I know you shall. Let's go like that, and let's go on a peek at, yeah, today she was tired. She's tired today, sweetie, and she wanted more from you. Tired and wanting more from you. Wanting to go back to the past, wanting to have the long conversations. I keep getting long conversations over and over and over, wanting that, needing that into a certain kind of a way. Oh, steady progress. Steady progress is a nice one. This is about acknowledging that you are into the progress, into making, into remembering every single beautiful thing that you do every single day. It's about knowing that you are clearly seeing the contribution and giving in your own contribution and making the world that you live through a better place throughout your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions of love. Well, that is a beautiful card to count. Hey, romantically hopeless is beautiful. I accept it. God, yes. I don't have no problems with that. Let's go see the book that should be burnt. Yeah, let's get over here. Let me know whenever you're ready. The book that should be burnt. Oh, jeez. The Let's test this book. Oh, well, it's an interesting message, and we've never seen it before. There is a substantial link to another situation. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. There's a substantial link to another. Hey, I like it. I'll take it, sweetie. I think it's all good. Let me know when you're ready for the right one, the black one, the good one. The devil. The answer is no. Ask again later after you're able to express everything of who you are. It's almost a little bit judgmental, ain't it? It's like saying, talk to me whenever you know yourself. I kind of feel like that one's a little bit judgmental, quite frankly. But yeah, I say let's not take it that way. Let's go here. Don't take it my way. Don't take it my way. All right. You are all my soul ever wants. I care for you so very deeply, but sometimes I'm afraid that I might not be what you want. I'm aware that there is so much more to this connection. I am trying to focus on us right now. And I want you to know that I've been watching you. Oh my God, that so sounds like a stalker. I've been watching you, Hanson. Yeah. That being said, I'm not going to watch you. I'm going to let you be, sweetie. It's still the devil. It's still the devil, and I kind of feel like it still kind of belongs to you. I know. But the devil is what the devil is. There's nothing more we can do about it. That being said, my beautiful souls, have yourself a lovely full moon, a lovely manifestation, lovely evening, and we shall see each other on Monday. So 2022, 23. Hey, on Juanson's birthday. We shall see each other on Juanson's birthday. So everybody have yourself the most loveliest of weekends, and we shall see each other on Monday. Thank you for being here, loves.